by the bedroom door, chrome hand, soft touch, emotions learned. Artificial passion, but the circuits burn. Fatty talking true, ilk and Ollie got it live. Ladies first turn emotion to a drive. Untouchables don't fall for the fake vibe. We see cold behind the pretty blue eyes. Every heartbeat's got a barcode. Every kiss feels like download mode. Can't tell us human anymore, but we still want more, we still want more. Digital hearts don't cry, they compute. Untouchable empire in pursuit of something real in a world of illusion. Love exceeds the newest confusion. Digital hearts don't cry, they compute. Untouchable empire in pursuit of something real in a world of illusion. Love exceeds the newest confusion. She got the curves built from fire and cold. She learned to heal herself, then let go. Saying, baby, I'm loyal, but I'm not blind. This the new way she controls her mind. Air lovers, synthetic dreams. Data streams replacing human screams. But deep inside there's one truth still. You can't download how the soul feels. Fatty in the lab, talking future fine. Ilk and Ollie, drop lines that redefine. Ladies first, got the sparks in the night. Untouchable shine in electric light. Digital hearts keep beating slow. Untouchable empire, we still glow. If love's an algorithm, let it run wild. The future's fierce, and she's untouchable style. And she's untouchable style.
Yo, shout out to Fatty, shout out to Ali. It's ladies first, baby. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show.
They say men lead the way, and behind every move, every war, every throne, has always been a woman. She nurtures, she shapes, she survives, since she speaks, not just to be heard, but to shift the room. Because when the world gets loud, and 'tis her silence that says the most, this is not about taking over. This is about finally being heard. This is Ladies First.
Like, a man is gonna do what a man is gonna do. You can't, I wouldn't want a man to tell me how to be a woman.
So the real problem with relationship is women have no trust in men anymore.
You want me to be submissive to you. You want me to treat you as the king that you deserve to be. If I am not having the mentality of a queen, if I am not having a mentality of a lifelong partner that needs to consider my man and make sure that I'm able to be here and please my man and think of it in that manner, if I do not have that mentality, I cannot give you what you want.
Women really aren't doing that. Like Ali said, most women are focused on getting their degrees, what they want to do, their personal life, making sure that they don't lose themselves in a man or their kids and things like that. And that is one of the issues with dating today. And the reason why a lot of men are cheating is because men aren't getting what they need in the home. In order to make sure your man doesn't cheat, you have to do a lot. It's a lot of work.
Y'all wouldn't believe them anyway. So if you are the ones with the issue of distrust, you are the problem. I'm sorry, you can't see a woman as the problem when you initially don't believe her when she enters the market anyway.
If you're on Instagram and your panties and bra, and he comes into your DM, what part of respect do you think he coming in there with? And you're saying because you're a woman, you can be on Instagram in your panties and bra. As a woman who's a couple of decades older than you, and I'm going to tell you that you're going to get what you get.
So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the Untouchable Chat and Untouchable family. Welcome back to another edition of Ladies First. I don't know who made that noise, but we got your back. Y'all already know what time it is. Tonight we're putting the spotlight right where it belongs and onto our ladies. And yes, fellas, that means the women get to talk over us just like they do their husbands. Y'all know that's a joke. Don't act like y'all don't know. But seriously, this is for their time, their space, and they say. Now, if us men start talking way too much, don't worry, we got a special button for y'all.
Wait a second, isn't this ladies first?
And we'll try to close our mouth, right? So ladies, get it off your chest, and fellas, we'll do the rest. Before we dive in, family, we want to make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, and check out the new hype feature. I don't think we've been talking about it enough, but if y'all, when you scrolling in between the hype, between the comments and the live section, you can hype the channel, you can hype the live. Please hype us as much as possible when you're scrolling through the section. And let's hype this video, hype the movement, and hype the Untouchable family. And if you really rock with us, what we're building here too, we're setting a goal of 15 memberships and 150 in the Cash App to help us create the content, grow the platform, and support the Untouchable family. And us putting in that work. You know, everything helps, whether it's a share, a hype, or a donation. It all goes right back into making the show better for y'all. Now, as always, let's keep the conversation respectful, intentional, and honest. If someone asks you a question, do your best to answer it. And if you dodge it, we're going to point it out, especially when we know you got plenty to say on everything else. And especially you say you want the truth. So, all right, family, let's introduce our guests. Let's get comfortable and let's have fun tonight. And let's just have another great conversation. I'd like to thank Miss Tyranny for coming through in the building. Much love to you always, Tyranny. My sister Athena, my brother Jeremy, Mrs. Brandy, and Gabby Valentino, the only and still yours truly and one of the Untouchable legends, my brother Fatty.
Got Untouchable Empire, baby.
So we're gonna start the show off with a icebreaker. We're gonna play the video, and then we're gonna go from there. We'll start from Tyranny and go around. We're gonna play the video. I ask the question. We'll go from there.
And the audio is off because of copyrighted music. But please pay attention to what is happening on the screen. It's kind of easy to see. You probably saw this video on the internet, a marriage proposal that ended up being accepted, but there were some concerning things going on. So let's see, what do we have here? Okay, so the guy gets on his knees. It's a lot of looking around. The kids are there, so there's kids involved. Oh, damn, there's the angry man. There's the angry man.
Psych! Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025. It's time to
So, as you can see, she was extremely uncomfortable with that proposal. And as you can see, she probably said, hell no, and made everybody else uncomfortable. The question is, Tyranny, after that happens, should he leave her?
And by the way, just so a little bit, she said yes.
Oh, she did say yes?
It took her all that time and
dang.
Crazy kind of body language. But she
no
said
means
like
yes and yes means no.
Kind of said, she gave the okay, Dad, I'm going home. Okay, Dad, I'm going to make my bed.
So let me repackage that, because I thought when I was watching the video, I thought she said no, I didn't get all the way to the end. So Tyranny, if that woman took all that energy and then demonstrated how uncomfortable she was in front of all those people before she said yes to that ring, should that man continue to stay with that woman and accept the fact that she said yes when he proposed to her? Or is the writing already written on the wall? Is the signs already written on the wall? He should leave. Should he stay with this woman who's uncomfortable, or should he leave? Exit stage left.
He looked like he wants to be with her, so he needs to figure out how to keep her, because the look on her face showed there's something that happened, and it's like out of nowhere. Instead of you fixing the issue, you tried to put a Band-Aid on it and give me a ring. And you know, that happens a lot. That's how people stay married or engaged for 4 years, you know. But I mean, if he really loved his woman, he should have tried to figure out, okay, thank you for saying yes and not embarrassing me, but what's going on?
So before I go to the next person, how did he? So it looked like she was happy till she turned that corner and saw he was on the knee proposing. How did he embarrass her? Isn't that what typically women want when they want a proposal, for the man to do it just like that? Can you tell me so I know, so I don't do what he just did? How did he embarrass her?
Not if he called her a bitch the previous night and they're arguing, and then you show up with a ring. You ain't apologized. I'm already thinking about leaving you. You know, you didn't try to fix the situation. You just tried to give me a ring.
How about you, Gabby? What you think?
Yeah, I think if there was some kind of hesitation, both of them love each other. They're together. I don't think there's no doubt about that. And I think people need to stop breaking up prematurely because they listen to people on podcasts, because nobody is out inside the houses and the homes and know nobody's relationships. But I can agree with her in that sense. Where could the pause come from? It's like, okay, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But there could have been some things that happened. You know, a lot of things are for the show. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that. But should he stay with her regardless? I mean, should they stay together because she paused? Yeah, and they should have conversations. That's what mature people do if they want to be in a relationship. You can't be in a relationship and avoid the tough conversations, and you shouldn't be jumping ship just because somebody paused, because people think the grass is greener. Everybody crazy. Find your one. That's how I feel.
So is that, but before I get at Athena, is that the context though, that he said he called her a B the previous day before he proposed to her?
You know what? It's speculation, Your Honor.
We don't know what. We don't know. We are making it up.
You just said
We're
that,
all making it up.
Example. I mean, that happens. Y'all talk to us.
Tyranny, I'm rocking with you right now. I'm like, oh, Tyranny saw some more. Tyranny, you added that?
I'm just an example because that happens. You talk to us crazy.
Man, make sure he get that out of the system before. Like, shouldn't men call their women that sometimes to make sure she stays
Oh, come on.
You know, make sure she get comfortable with that. Sometimes you gotta call it that to keep on the toes, right? Hey,
not get comfortable. They call it a B. That's
that
wild.
Right,
no.
Wow. No, that.
God just froze you up, brother. All right.
Thank you.
No. Now, if y'all started off calling each
That's
other helpers
crazy.
and hoes and bitches, then cool. But you can't just switch it up. It'd be like, go fix me a sandwich, bitch. Like, who are you talking to? Like, nah, it's got to be the same level from the jump.
Nah.
Because it's language. It's not so much intent. If that's how you talk every day, that's cool. But if you just saw a podcast and like, oh, I'm gonna start calling her a bitch now you're gonna probably have a problem.
Right. I mean, what sane person wants to be called a bitch? What sane person wants to be called a nigga? You feel me?
I see it every day at work.
There's some insanity. Yeah, and like I said, there's some insanity in there a little bit.
Right. You're right.
But
these reality shows got people messed up.
We be exactly. We call each other bitches. Like, what's up, bitch? I don't like that. Don't.
Yeah, certain circles do that. Certain circles do that, but like, no. I'm a teacher, so I had to stop the ninth grade. That's how they talking to each other. She in the gym, bitch, and I pulled her to the side. I say, listen, I know the rap music and I know some reality shows got y'all a little confused, but listen, you don't like calling your friends and stuff. Like, you don't have to be ignorant to be cool. You can still be. I let them know it's ignorance.
Yeah, because when you listen to other culture music, they don't call each other bitches. Hey, you puta. Hey, you don't do all that. It's only us that.
They ain't doing that.
Yeah, for real.
And the young folks that don't know no better. But the adults out here that's doing it, red flags. I wouldn't date nobody that's do that on the regular.
And listen to that music.
Woman, man, trans. I ain't dating trans, no way. But anyway.
Yeah.
I think it was a thing.
No shade.
It happened. Did it get fatty too?
I'm here.
Is Fatty here?
Yeah, he here.
Okay,
They just got
so
you.
they just got me. Remember, I told you what happens every single time, man. It's crazy, man. It's
That
gonna
might
happen
have
once
been
a
God,
show,
though.
man.
That
That's,
might
y'all
have
know
been
I was.
God.
Y'all know I was playing. Y'all know I was playing.
Yeah, of course.
YouTube God.
I ain't never called my woman no B ever in my life. I ain't never called no woman to be in my life. By accident, one time when I was in high school, joking around, I was like, "Big, you, oops, I didn't mean to." But,
That's impressive.
No, I didn't say that.
I've
Not to
never,
my wife.
never. Dang, all right.
Jamie said that's impressive. Like it happens all the time.
So
I
I
mean,
apologize about
they make it look like it happening all the time.
Okay. So women can call each other bees and gay men, but men just can't call y'all that, right?
Hey man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just
Yeah.
making sure it's still the same way, right? Those
Basically,
rules,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Only
yeah.
gay men and B. I know.
Yeah,
Man, it's crazy.
yeah.
We can't get the bees in, but that's all right.
Bitch. And you
But
gotta do that too.
So who we stop at? Athena. Did
You
you already
frozen.
answer, Athena?
No, I
I
haven't.
froze again?
Yeah, you frozen.
Are you for real?
Yeah, everything is good. Go ahead, Tina.
Okay.
Your camera froze, but your audio is good.
Okay.
Tina, should that man leave? Even if she said yes, should he leave?
I mean, the way she reacted, I think, is a huge red flag. And I think it's funny that women automatically go to say, well, you don't know what happened. Maybe there was a huge fight before, or maybe she's just in the wrong. We honestly don't know. I think that was a huge speculation. But her reaction, here's the thing, even if he did start a fight, if she said yes, knowing that he started a fight and then proposed the next day, then she's still in the wrong. If someone did that to me, I would be like, we need to have a discussion. And I wouldn't say yes. But I mean, if there wasn't a fight, there's no reason for her to react like that. She should be absolutely elated and excited. I can't imagine a man staying with a woman whenever she reacted like that to a proposal. That's life-changing. So no, I don't think you should stay with her. I wouldn't if I were a man.
Well, that's not what true love is, though. True love isn't, I'm mad at you today, so I leave you tomorrow. True love is you figure it out, especially if you're not crossing anyone's boundaries. So, I mean.
Yeah, you figure that out before you get married. And if someone's going to be more of a headache, why would you want to spend your entire life fighting, especially when it's always on their end? It's always a fight with them. And it typically tends to be the women who are the ones that are starting these arguments. So I can understand why he would want to walk away. Maybe it wasn't up to her standards. Maybe she wanted a more fancy, proposal, but
that too.
Yeah. Entitled. Who would want to be with an entitled woman? I mean, just saying.
Or man.
What about you, Brandy? Do you think that men should leave, or do you think he's okay?
You mute yourself, Brandy. You good.
Yeah, so to be honest, I don't know if it's because of the way you had me turn my screen, but I don't see anything. I see all y'all boxes on the screen, but I couldn't see the video at all.
Oh, we can see you.
Yeah, but I don't see anything, so I don't even have I can't even speak to the reaction or anything that happened because I couldn't see it. But based off what everybody is saying, I agree with Athena. I think the problem is we think marriage fixes things, and it does not. Whatever is going on before the marriage will continue. So that is not love. Like marriage does not fix toxicity, right? Marriage does not fix the trauma and the problems that's there. That needs to be fixed before. So like the reactions or how you speak to each other, whatever is going on before, that needs to be fixed before you decide to be married. So I can't really speak to him leaving because I didn't see the video at all.
Oh, you want me to play? Let me play it again for the people
So
that actually
do I need to go on a laptop or something? Because I couldn't see it.
No. Just zoom in. We're going to put it the full screen. Just zoom in. Okay. So she looks like she works in a cafeteria or in a restaurant, right? And the guy is neat, like the guy is eating on the corner. So she comes in, eyes like covered, and he's on his knee. And now we kind of see his reaction of what's going on. Like she looks confused.
Shit, he might have been an ex.
Okay. No, because there's a kid. There's what I was pointing out. There's a kid that hugs her. So there's kids involved in the situation. So let's keep playing it. Everybody kind of clapping and doing the thingy. The guy is on his knees, say, "You marry me." She says yes. Okay, this is a yes. This was her yes. She says yes. She gives a head nod. And now the kid comes in, hugs her, probably her kid. Okay, very happy. And he's trying to take the ring and put, and now this is Anger Man.
Oh, Lord.
Doing its face, right? So let's go back. Brandy. Does this man leave this woman, or should he look either to talk with her, proceed with marriage? Like, what should this man do?
I don't think he needs to proceed with marriage, but I do think a conversation needs to be had, because her reaction is not one that says, "I want to be with you." Like, whether you didn't propose in the setting that I wanted you to or whatever, a woman that wants to be with a man, he could propose walking up to her car window. She gonna be excited as heck. So I think that's a red flag, how she reacted.
So nobody is telling this man to leave.
I will.
Because the ladies kind of are like, hey, you know what? If true love, Ali, if this man is calling you to get a coaching call, go ahead, and you want to make money, real estate, go ahead and get a coaching call with Ilkan Ali. Like, if this man called you and say, "Hey, what should I do?" What are you telling him to do?
He shouldn't even waited for the yes. I would have. That relationship is over. If she was that uncomfortable, it's no talking about it. It's no having those discussions, because women, again, when we had these discussions, especially the last show, we was talking about lies and the truth. She'll lie to herself. So if she liked that man that much, she'd have been so excited he did that. No matter if she called her a B yesterday, no matter what she done, he could have cheated too. Not saying justified cheating too, but when a woman love, I know, Athena, you looking like that. You know what I'm saying, though. I'm not saying cheating is right? What I'm saying is that when a woman loves you and a woman's all the way into you, she can look past certain things. I'll throw cheating away. All right. I'll say cheating extreme. What I'm saying is he might have did something that upset you the night before, but you're crazy about this man. I would never tell a man to be with a woman who's not crazy about him. And the fact that she didn't react like she was excited, crying, and emotions. We seen women when they react, we go, "Ooh, I know she wanted to marry him." She'll cry, she'll go crazy, be fanatic. If you don't get that reaction, it don't mean that she's a bad woman. She's just not for you. So I wouldn't advise him to be with her.
Okay, so it's just like, you got to be careful who your husband friends are, because if me and my husband get into a disagreement and he go and talk to you and you telling him to leave me because it's not something that you would deal with, then you're a problem. You will be a problem in my life.
So what if he went to Jeremy and Jeremy told him to stay? Would this be a problem to you?
I don't know. Yes. Are you giving him good advice?
You said no. Yes. One second. You said yes. Which one?
Yes.
Which one is it? If the man goes to Jeremy, Jeremy says you should stay and fight for her because that's what true love is. Is it a problem to you now?
It's good advice. No, that's not a problem.
So Tyranny, this is our problem with therapists. Y'all women love therapists and love advice when he actually tells the man to do something that you love. If we go to the therapist and we are having problems and the parent says, yes, you shouldn't leave your drawers around the house and you should cater more to her and you should respect her more when you have sex. The woman wants to go to the therapy 3 times a week, every month, until the man does what he needs to do. But if it's the opposite, if I give an advice that is actually conductive to the man getting more and the woman have to work more, either you want to change therapies, either you want to change pastor, either you want to change friends, or until you get somebody that actually is going to say what you want to hear. So, no, you said it.
I want you to tell him what's right, because maybe your advice is right. Your good advice too.
No. We were having this conversation on Friday show, right? Men are raised to do what's right, while women are raised to do what's right for them. What is right exactly, Tyranny? What's right for that man? What's right for that woman? What's right for the society? What type of right do you want that man to do? What's right for what?
Let's go to the law. And what does the law say? The law says, husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church.
They are not married. They are not married to Iso. They are not married. The man was proposing.
But you want to be a husband.
1 second, please. The man was proposing to her. So there's no law, there's no God, this is boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay.
Yes, there is, because he wants to be a husband. So are you following the footsteps to be a husband? And if you want to be there, then you have to love your wife as Christ loved the church.
Does she want to be a wife?
Well, by the looks of it, he better make sure that if she does,
I'm asking Queen Tyranny opinion. Queen, Princess, Empress, you are the end all be all. We're going to you to get like when they go to the guy in the video, like now, like, oh, we need to see if a touchdown. Now let's go to the ref on the video, and they do the right. You are watching the video, and people say, "Hey, Tyranny, was this a touchdown or not?" Does she want to be a wife, Tyranny, for what you said?
She said yes. So yes, she does. She said yes.
So before Tyranny, I'm not going to ask you first because you know how you do, sisters. If you tell a man, if you've been with a man that long, and you telling that man you love him, and he's still struggling with telling you I love you, would you get married with that man, or would you advise your daughter to get married with that man? So what's worse, a man barely being able to say I love you, or a woman come comfortable with a proposal? And I'm coming to you now, Tyranny. They all said no, so I want to see how much you either support the sister who shouldn't get married, or you'll tell the sisters to still get married to a man that can barely say I love you. Should they work it out and talk about it?
Let's straighten it out. You know that song?
Yeah.
Let's straighten it out. Hey, you gotta straighten that shit. Because if you don't, the cleanup woman gonna come get him. If you got a good man and you're willing to lose him because you can't figure it out, the cleanup woman's gonna come sweep your good man right up underneath her. So y'all just need to talk.
That wasn't the question, Tyranny. That wasn't the question. So Tyranny, you telling me? Hold on, Tyranny. You personally,
Yes.
You would get married to a man. When y'all been together for some years, and you telling him I love you, and he's struggling with saying I love you. He'll say I love you, but he's struggling with saying I love you. You'll still marry him?
Okay.
He's not gonna marry me. He don't even love me. But he'll never ask me to marry me because he doesn't even love me. So that's not something I have to worry about.
Would you get married with a man who's struggling with saying I love you?
No, he won't even ask me to marry him.
So why should a man get with a woman who's struggling with accepting a proposal?
Because he has the opportunity to fix it. I can't make a man love me. He's never going to ask me to marry him. But if she said yes, then okay, baby, I see you said this. What can we do? Let's talk. You niggas don't want to talk. Let's talk. That's how people stay together for 20 years. Let's talk. Communication.
So talking will convince someone to love you that don't love you.
Communication.
You know what I'm asking you? So this Tyranny, 9 out of 10 times, if somebody doesn't love you after y'all spent years together, will communication get them to love you, or will communication still? Because you already communicate with them. So are you going to be able to communicate them to love you when you already been communicating with them?
No, can't make you love me. If you don't love me, you're gonna love me anyways, though. But no.
Hey, Jeremy, should she leave her, Jeremy, or should he talk, fight, therapy, whatever they're advising?
Honestly, marriage is not going to solve any problem. The only thing that marriage does is amplify, hide, and connect things. So if you don't know who that person is, then you shouldn't even be trying to do that, honestly. And by the looks of it, I'm gonna say this dude was wrong, and he should have never even asked her to marry her because he couldn't read the woman. Obviously, she wasn't feeling that from the get. So why are you putting her in a situation because you're trying to force her to make a decision? So I think he was actually wrong in this. You already know that girl don't want to marry you. Now the caveat is, if that's your kid there, and y'all had that kid together, the saddle's already on the horse. You're gonna have to ride that thing out. So,
You think if you have a kid, you have to stay?
Now, Tyranny, you just started trying to use the Bible, and the Bible says that if you got a household, you gotta take care of that household. So if you have a kid, now we can't say that just being a boyfriend and You just said if it was a boyfriend and girlfriend, they should work it out because he's trying to be a husband. Well, he is so enough a daddy.
Yeah, try to work it out. That doesn't mean stay. Hold on, let's listen to what I'm saying.
You can't unstay.
Hold on, let me explain, because clearly there's some misconception here.
Okay.
I will never tell someone to stay just because. I don't give a damn what reason you got after that. No, if you're not doing your part, then we're going to depart. But since they are in the in-between stage, which is engaged, then they still have an opportunity to figure it out and see if going down the aisle is what they want to do.
Well, I'm
Maybe or
speculating
not.
because if that's not their kid and that's her kid, then you free and clear. You just learned the lesson, you dodged the bullet. But if that's your kid, I'm sorry. That's just how I am. I'm just giving you my advice. You got to ride that thing out.
Man, their hearts broke because a lot of you guys already think that just because you put a baby in me, that I'm not going nowhere. And as soon as I leave you, it's a problem because you thought I didn't have to leave you. So just because, no, sir.
No.
Yeah, but why don't you mention God this time? Because you are very particular when you mention God. You say husband and but as soon as we talk about the woman duties, there's no God, there's no Christ, there's only what you aren't you saying that?
No, Fatty, I'm not. I'm saying right is right and wrong is wrong, right?
No.
So if you cheat on me, I can leave you. If I cheat on you, you can leave me. Okay. But if you're leaving the toilet seat up all the time, that's something we can figure out. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but let's go to this situation, right? And I will say the same thing that Jeremy did. Some men are just dumbasses. A lot of these could be avoided if you actually knew your woman. And they kind of know their woman. There's a lot of times why they do these public proposals. Because they think if I do this in the front of the stadium or in front of the friends, she has no choice to say yes. So it's kind of a way of coercing the woman to actually doing it, right? It's like the I'm putting a baby on you and leave so you don't leave. It's kind of the same. Like the woman do that, the man usually do this, right? But the thing is once again, look like a stepdaddy. Look like somebody that was willing to take care of your kid. Look like somebody that truly loves you. Look like somebody that actually was willing to give you something that your probably baby daddy didn't do it. And a lot of y'all women use men as placeholders. This is something that men don't do to y'all. Men don't get girlfriends just for the meantime until they get their wife. And there's an epidemic of women that get their boyfriend because they need help pay the bills. They need help pay their little motherfucking bastard. Sorry, the little bastard school and all that. And then afterwards, as soon as they get an upgrade, as soon as they get the guy that they really want, they literally go ahead and say, I'll outgrow you. It's not you and me. The sex stops coming and the attention stops coming. And now you don't want to cook. And all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, you are with the guy that you told me to not worry about. This is probably the situation straight up. Ali said it, and he said it well. Not fair. Y'all playing a lot. And if this was your son, y'all will tell him to get the F out. If this was your son and you saw this video and your son had a little bit of money, a nice car and a nice house, you will say, get the F out. This woman doesn't love you, because a woman that truly loves you, like Ali said, she would be jumping and doing backflips and throwing champagne and calling her friends. She was not excited at all. She was not excited at all. She was not excited to see him. She was not excited by the roses. She was not excited by her son. She was not excited by the ring. So he's a placeholder. This is once again why it is not like we are not going to turn back to the place where a good man, an honest man, get the happy ending, because even though it's the right thing to do, this man, by actually being who he is putting himself in a position where he's going to be used by a woman until Chad or Tyrone pull up, and now all of a sudden they get the things that the woman didn't want to give to him. So respectfully, if you think there's any other solution than leaving this man, you are enemy of man, or you are a woman apologist. Straight up, you are Tyranny, you are laughing about it, but you know what's funny? I wouldn't do that to you.
That was
Tyranny. I would never get you. I will never see you fall in love with the man that looks at you the way that you look at him. And if somebody show me the video, I will never come around and says, yeah, go ahead and marry that man. Yeah. That woman look disgusted
But
looking
if
at
I
him.
am your friend, I want you to say, hey, is there something that you could have possibly done to make this better? What happened? What happened? Y'all was just in love last week when I seen y'all. Now she's looking unhappy.
Okay. So let's give another real perspective. Would you advise your daughter to marry a man she was uncomfortable accepting a proposal to?
Marry?
If your daughter was already uncomfortable with it.
Be careful,
Would I tell her to take the engagement?
If you watched your daughter, she was extremely uncomfortable. She wasn't happy about him proposing, and everybody kept putting more pressure on her. And she looked like she was forced to say yes and said yes. Would you advise your daughter to say yes to this man that she wasn't happy about accepting a proposal to? Would you want her to marry somebody she won't be happy with?
Don't marry him unless you guys can figure it out. They got engaged. They didn't get married.
No,
so
I didn't.
Wait, what?
If you want, let me explain.
No, but Terry, that's not tyranny. I
Yes, it is.
asked you. Would you tell her to accept the proposal?
If you're not comfortable, no, I wouldn't.
So look, you okay with him marrying her as long as it benefited her, but when you see it didn't benefit her, now you tell her not to marry him. But you just told him to marry her instead of telling her to get married and communicate. You told the man to get with her and communicate and hope you can change her. But once you saw that she wouldn't be happy, you said nope. Don't marry him. You realize that's what you did.
I guess.
No.
I guess if that's
why would anybody get communicate?
Go ahead, Gabs, and then I want Tina to get in. I want to know her opinion about what Tyranny is saying. Go ahead, Gabs.
I'm just saying that I think that's a wild statement. Just communicating after the marriage, like we putting the carriage before the horse. Like if anybody, man or female, if you feel uncomfortable, one, like she said, a proposal is not marriage. That's a proposal. They're engaged. If something happens in between the engagement, nobody should be required to marry a person. Listen, people change. We people have representatives. Some last a week, some last a month, some last a year. So when you that's a great time to also learn somebody. Nobody is required to marry anybody. A proposal is like we're going to get married. But if some shit pop off, if he popping her upside the head, if she's toxic, he should marry her and she should marry him. Like real talk. Like we act like things are black and white, but they're not just simply black and white. And we're literally taking the video that we watch is a minute, and so we are experts on these people's lives. Like we do too much at times, but that's like my take. Like
so, Gabby, one question, Gabby. But that's the thing. This relationship this is a bottleneck. This is a very important moment on that relationship. Are they going to move from the day that he proposed until the day they get married, until the day they die? We know, listening to Kevin Samuels and a bunch of all these content creators, that women are engagement queens. Women brag, come on the internet and brag about the fact that they were 3 times engaged, 2 times engaged, that they kept the rings and all that. We know the game plan now. Hey, Tyranny, how many times were you engaged that you didn't got married?
You said women come on here and brag. I'm not bragging about nothing, so I don't want to talk about it.
No, okay, so that yeah, you know what? I'm going to respect. Going to respect.
There you go, Tyranny. There you go.
I'm just saying this is what I'm talking about. We know y'all game plan now. Engaging to y'all is nothing. It's not like, and if you say, this is why we kind of like when certain people say I'm engaged, we're like, lady, go get married and then come to us, because we know for a fact that is a 50% possibility that you don't even get to the proposal, to the wedding day, and we know that you use that as an ammunition to tell, I have a man, I have a ring, you don't, so I'm better than you. So come on, Gabby. Like, can we do, Gabby? Can we do women? Gabby, can we do?
You do not women at all. You do not know women at all. Like I'm one of those.
Oh, you know women
who's who wasn't excited about getting married, but regular women want to be married. Okay, you don't know women at all. You just
Hey, one second. Hey, Gabby, have you been married to a woman?
No, listen. Marriage has never been my thing.
Hey, Gabby, have you been married to a man?
No, I already told you. First is me, then come marriage. Listen, I'm a Capricorn. I'm gonna get
Hey, Gabby,
right.
how do you know about woman engagements? And, like, you and me are the same person. I was never engaged.
We're not. No, we're not. You don't know women. you don't know women. I know women. I hang around women.
Gabby, I am going to go to the bottom of the sea. You know,
women, fatty. You want to know women.
No, so let me talk. So let me talk.
I will.
So this is what I'm going to do. Like Ali keeps the bottom, the race to the bottom. I'm going to drag you to the bottom of the sea. I don't know nothing about women. I capitulate.
Agreed.
I capitulate. I would say, Gabby, that you don't even know about yourself, let alone woman. I would say once again, Gabby, if you actually look, Gabby, if you have such knowledge of woman, where is yours?
Here, this where my woman is at. Like here. The houses that I talked about.
Okay, Gabby.
I'm a PhD. I'm a PhD.
Now I may have room to be married and have a woman, but that has not been my drive. Do you understand that people who want to be in relationships, they be in a lot of relationships. They love relationships. So relationships have never been my forefront. I've been taking care of my family. I've been getting out of the hood. I've been in survival mode. So I have never really, I've had relationships, I've dated, but to lock somebody in that I'm not unsure about, that's not my thing. Just
so,
to say I'm married.
So that's what Fatty's pointing out at the contradiction of women. Now women say they don't need a man. Women say they ain't gotta get married. They ain't gotta have kids till they do. Hold on, Gabby. I'll let you go. I'll let you cook.
I'm on my parents' house.
You just told us women want to get married, but then you showed off your PhDs, your degrees, your credits, your reference to something that got nothing to do with a woman. So all we saying is this too, and then what Fatty trying to say. Y'all want to be married to what you want. I'm almost done, Gabby. You get Gabby. It's ladies first. It's ladies first.
And Gabby, I'm trying to put you up, but StreamYard is trying to bring me down again. So make sure you can try to respond. You got it.
We know women want to get married, but then y'all be lying about not wanting to get married when you can't keep or get a man. But as soon as you get that man, you want him to get married. Y'all want to be women first, sexual liberation, feminism. Don't want to put no demands on a man. As soon as you get with him, all of a sudden, hey, what are we? Where are we going from here? Y'all want to get it bust down with that. Do whatever you want to do till you actually get the man. Then you want him to put a ring on it, Gabby. Y'all want to get married till you don't, and you don't want to get married till you do. Y'all all over the place, Gabby. We know women.
No, hey, Gabby, I'm not even going to lie. I don't know women at all. I've been on this planet for 36 years. Every time I think I figured out something happened, and I'm like, oh, back to square one.
We know that we don't know y'all.
But that's the thing, Gabby. Hey, Gabby, that's the thing. If you know better, one second, let me finish. If you know better, you should do better. I have an excuse. I don't know nothing about women, so I have an excuse to fail. What is your excuse? If you know better, you should do better. So again, getting woman, very
relationship,
easy.
Marriage is a choice. I like to take a bucket and just throw everything in there. Like, what is wrong with y'all? What's going on? But anyway, take me out. Take me down.
I thought you a woman, right? Women want to get married, right?
She said, I know a lot about women. And this is, you guys don't know nothing about women. Hey, Gabby, give me one advice before the Tina goes. You are going to give me one advice that will bring me closer to understand woman. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go, Gabby. Trust you, Gabby. I'm teaching you. Gabby, you are a teacher. You better teach me.
You got it, Gabby.
Just one, Gabby.
Help.
Listen, I got it. Okay. Shut up and listen. Now take me down. Take me down right now.
What? That's the
because you're caring too much right now.
But you carry so much.
Take me down.
That advice is shut up and listen.
Adios mío.
Yes. Yes.
Shut up and listen. And then when you listen too much to women, why you always a pushover? Why you don't put your foot down? I want a leader. Can you lead me? Why do I have to tell you things? Why do I have to explain you who I am? You should know better.
Nobody told you to emasculate yourself. You know, undivided attention is very rare. Okay. A lot of people are already coming up with answers when they listening. So a lot of people really don't listen at all, like real talk.
So
but
can
anyway,
I ask one, let me ask you one question,
Athenia,
right? Should we listen to what women say, or should we watch what they do?
Both. And listen to what you say to yourself too. You know, because words are very powerful.
Hey, hold on. I want to do it some more. Hey, Gabby, from your experience with women, do they listen to you? I think you a good woman. I think you a hardworking woman. I think you intentional, and I think you stand by your word.
Businesswoman, an entrepreneur.
Most of the women that you got with, did they keep their word?
Listen, I gotta switch it up. I've told y'all, like,
no, I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you. Hey, Gabby,
I'm trying to. I gotta give y'all.
Go ahead, Gabby.
I'm
gonna close my mouth. I'm gonna close my mouth. I'm gonna close my mouth.
Wait a second. Isn't this ladies first?
Oh man. What was the question? I don't know. Do they listen to me? I'm single right now, so obviously, I'm not.
Like you going through what we going through. You know the struggle real out here.
I can't tell y'all the story because then y'all really gonna eat women up. So I cannot tell y'all about the woman that was I can't tell y'all that.
What?
But anyway,
Gabby, one second, Gabby. I'm going to say something for the first time. Americans taught me this. I always wanted to say it. Gabby, do it for the culture. Let's go, Gabby. Do it for the culture, Gabby. Tell us, what is this like? Why are we going to? We love women. Why? Like, tell me what happened with this woman so we can know this is ladies first. Nobody can laugh. If you laugh, you'll get it. Yeah. What happened?
Woo, that was wild. That was wild. I got love bomb. Okay, we talked about the straight women before, right? Got love bomb. So I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna try this because people in relationships, and that's what they do. And then it's like, ooh, when the last time? So I said, let me be in a relationship. So anyway, I got love bomb. This woman had a child. Don't do women with children no more. The woman had a child. Yeah, love bomb me. I did move her in. She moved out of her spot. Moved into my castle. The whole time, this woman, and she's singing in the choir, and the pastor has a wife, and this woman is dating the pastor.
This is church. Wait, this is church woman.
And I always had an inkling. But let me tell you what happened. What really happened when the pastor came up to Chuck E. Cheese that she was celebrating her son. So it was very messy. It was very, very messy. But let me tell you, I didn't want to tell
Gabby, 1 second, Gabby.
Because they're going to use
Gabby, we actually are listening to you. You are jumping like a lot. You met her. She love bomb you. How is this church and pastor involved? Can you go slowly? We have time. Don't worry about it.
Lord. All right. So,
how do you meet it?
Oh, what all happened with Chuck E. Cheese and the pastor?
Obviously, the pastor's always been involved. Obviously, the pastor has always been involved. So she used to be married, lost her husband. Maybe that's when the pastor came in. So anyway, they must have had something falling out. I have no idea, but we actually was doing a play together. I do plays and stuff. So during that time, you know, I look good, I smell good, I dress good, I'm intelligent. So obviously I became attracted to her. Got love bomb. I started dating her, whatever. She sang good too. So she's got me with them songs and everything. She moved out of her apartment, moved into my house. And I think I even forgot that we had I think we probably did some type of paperwork or whatever. Her son's birthday was coming up, right? And me and my friend and her kids is at Chuck E. Cheese. She leaves because obviously this pastor is texting her or whatever, because maybe he's part of the family. You hear me? So we're leaving. Now she on her way out because I'm a Capricorn. Right there, I'm already plotting. Anyway, but so we get loading up the car. Who is in the parking lot? A pastor. His name is Pastor Greg. He's out in Oakland, California. And he's crying his heart out. But the crazy part is, I think the pastor's wife knew about it too. So yes, that's why.
Let me ask one more question, right? What did you mean by paperwork?
I don't want. They're gonna use this against y'all, okay? I'm just saying.
No, Gabby, we are untouchable. What do you mean by paperwork?
Somebody, okay, domestic, what is it? Oh, you know what? She worked at Kaiser. And even though I got veteran benefits, I wanted them Kaiser benefits. So, you know, if you domestic partnership or whatever, you can get them type of benefits too. So shit, you know. So I'm thinking we locked in or whatever. So
you marry her on paper? So you marry her on paper? You marry her on paper?
No, I didn't marry. Didn't marry.
So what did you got together?
What was the paper? What y'all commit to?
I can't even remember.
What's the domestic relationship?
Once I break up, I do a whole dumping. So I literally don't have all the memory of this, but that's what happened.
No, but what was the did you did some paperwork and then you had to undo the paperwork?
You know what?
Like, realize yourself, Gabby.
It sounds like y'all were married.
Yeah, it sounds like married.
Just let it go.
What happened with the I think a notary public came through. I can't even remember.
You don't know what you did.
A notary. There's a legal paper. It's about Gabby. Did you marry that woman?
It don't matter.
Gabby, you don't say nothing.
Did y'all at least get a divorce?
Gabby, please be honest and we'll leave it alone.
I have been proposed to by a woman.
Oh, no. When you married to her, did y'all get divorced?
Her house, she wasn't clean. So I ain't married nobody that don't keep a clean house.
And you still took her to Chuck E. Cheese?
That's a separate woman. I said I've been proposed to by a woman, but I didn't.
Did you say yes?
Woman, I didn't like how she kept her. So I
but did you say yes to her when she proposed to you?
No.
Yeah. Oh, that took a long time to say no.
I'm very.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Man,
hey, Gabby, let me just say this to you before I put the tin up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know about women. Imagine if you didn't. You know, nobody will ever
There's some good
love
women out
me.
there.
Nobody.
Channel is great.
Yeah, you try to get the next fiance, huh?
You found it.
Just line them up.
Oh my
God! A straight woman. Anytime you date a straight woman, you're taking a chance, so you know that anyway. So you're not going in there like blind.
Oh God,
man, hold up.
No, this woman was
please. Gabby, you keep opening the jar again. Gabby, Ali closed the pickle jar and you open it again. No. Okay, so the woman. Okay, 1 second, please, Gabby. Please, 1 second, Gabby. Please, 1 second. The woman that you did all these was not gay.
She was straight. We talked about that in the I told you why women cross over. I said they be tired of y'all. So obviously she was tired of the situation. And obviously,
but she ain't teach you no better.
She was so tired. She was so tired of the pet. She was so tired of men that she went and fucked the pastor.
Right.
Then she got tired of the pastor. She was never tired of men before the pastor. She got tired of the pastor. Then
Was she? Hey, Gabby, respectfully, if you saying we the problem, did she end up being a good woman to you?
She was a good woman when she was a good woman.
I didn't ask you that. I said, did she end up being a good woman to you?
What?
So hold on. So if I'm a good man, and then I all of a sudden cheat on my woman with the pastor or the pastor's wife, am I a good woman, a good man now?
You probably was a good man at the time.
I didn't say was, Gabby. No, Gabby, that's not what I'm at, Gabby. You do the same thing the women do, Gabby. You do the same thing.
I told you I'm a woman. What the hell?
So women lie. So women lie.
Like y'all just want me to be a man so bad.
No, Gabby, I want you to be a man. Or you want to? Gabby, I ain't even gonna say.
Gabby, you want to be a man, Gabby. You know what No. Hey, Gabby.
Hey, you gaslighting us.
Gabby,
you gaslighting us. She love Mom Jew. You gaslighting us.
Yeah, this is the confusing part, right? We actually respect your choices, and we treat you like you want to be treated. And then when we treat you like you want to be treated, you say, "Y'all don't want me to be a woman."
I never told you how I wanted to be.
Listen,
like, what are you talking about?
You still can't say she wasn't a good woman.
Me and said wants to be treated that way. I never said
no. Hey, Gabby. Hey, Gabby, respectfully, you like
respect.
Hey, if your titties are bigger than double B's, you will always be a woman no matter how you dress. I'm sorry. Nobody, you can walk outside, you can try to dress like Hawaiian, you can do whatever you want. If your titties are bigger than a double B, everybody's going to still look at you as a woman.
That's your confusion. I'm glad you got your little 5 minutes to say what you want to say, but we had this conversation in the backstage. I ain't never told you I didn't like being a woman. I've never told you I didn't appreciate being a woman. I love being a woman because there is some benefits of being a woman. I just was out for dinner yesterday. There's some benefits of being a woman. I'm not trying to change nothing about myself. My sexual preference has nothing to do with who I am.
Hey, Gabby, this conversation started like this. You don't understand woman, fatty. And I bowed out. I am not fighting with nobody. This is ladies first. I said, you know what? You are right. I have no idea about women. And then as soon as you open your mouth, these women love bomb me. We signed some papers, and there's a pastor, and she wasn't gay.
It was one woman. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all want to put everybody in the same box in the bag. That's on you. That's on you. That's probably why you stick.
Hey, Gabby, that woman turned.
You around here speculating.
Gabby, one second. Hey, Gabby, let me say something. Hey, Gabby, no woman breaking my heart will ever turn me gay. That woman that woman was so heartbroken for a man that she turned gay. There's no woman that will break my heart that I'm going to say.
That don't have nothing to do with me. That don't have nothing to do with me. Her actions have nothing to do with me.
No, Gabby.
Like I'm not that small brain to where somebody actions has to do with me.
No, Gabby, you know that. Gabby, please, Gabby, you know that woman was an heterosexual woman, and you tried to turn her.
I knew you're absolutely right, but I told you why I jumped in because y'all make so much big deal, women and men, about being with somebody. So
that's what you need. That's what you need.
You said none of these women was no good. You said this one woman couldn't clean, and the other woman cheated with the pastor at Chuck E. Cheese. Like what you said, these women ain't no good. But you know what you won't do, Gabby. You won't, Gabby. You know what you won't do. Hey, Gabby, can I? Hey, Gabby. Let me just say something. You will not say that the women is no good. You won't say those women you dealt with was no good. You keep saying they was good, but they ended up not good. If
I don't need to drag nobody I don't need to drag nobody. I've never been that person. Y'all won't. That's what's wrong with people. As soon as they break up
just
out of
like us.
relationship,
Now
this
like
person
us.
is this, that.
Athena's waiting.
Like, I'm a grown ass woman.
Hey, Athena, as a woman of the Lord. Hey, Athena.
Yeah.
First of all, let's talk about your pastor. Okay.
Oh my God.
Now we're going to talk about this pastor first.
Oh, the pastor. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What's going on with these pastors in the church trying to get some extra booty on their congregation? What's going on with that?
I have no idea. That's wild. That's wild.
Do you? You said you have a priest?
Yes.
Are you Catholic?
I'm Orthodox.
Oh, so you don't believe in nothing? Like there's no belief?
No. Orthodoxy is very similar to Catholicism. We don't have a pope. There's some other differences, but it's very similar to Catholic.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know because I just heard you say you had a priest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But give us your opinion about what you heard, and then we go to the super chats and to the main event, because this is actually juicy, and we love Gabby because she gives us like a perspective, but it's just the bravado of her. Y'all don't understand, woman. And this sounds like you're just like us, but it's totally fine. We are going to learn one day. Athena, go ahead and interrupt it, and then we pass to Brandy, and we go to the super chats.
Yeah, so I just think it's funny how women always see things from their perspective, putting blame on the man, rather than saying like, oh, maybe the woman is doing something wrong. And then whenever you switch the perspective, like from another point of view where the woman was the one who wasn't gaining something or was in a worse position, then it's like, well, in that case, I think that she should do X, Y, Z or whatever. Like it just switches up every time. It seems like it's always what benefits the woman. It's always the man's fault. It's the same thing every single time. And I know you, Gabby, you said you didn't want to bash people, but I think the whole not saying that your ex that did all that stuff is not a bad woman. It just shows how strong the sisterhood is. Like women go and go to bat for each other no matter what is being done. And to me, it's wild.
Brandy, do you want to add anything before we go to the super chats?
You're on mute.
You on mute, Brandy.
I said no, unless you have a specific question. It was kind of all over the place, so I'm not sure what the answer is.
I asked you a specific question.
What was your question?
Brandy, you very versed in this. Why is it so hard? Excuse me. First, you ain't got to answer the first question. No, just one question. It's so easy for women to say men ain't no good and what a real man and what a real man isn't. Why is it so hard for women to say when a woman is no good and what a real woman is?
Well, you know I will. I hold women accountable. They call me pick-me's all the time because I point out the problems that we possess more than I point out the problems that men possess, because we have a man-bashing culture, right? So you're loved as a woman if you talk about all the things that men do wrong. But the moment you become a sisterhood, the girls, as they claim it, and you're holding women accountable, you'll pick me now.
Right. So men will say women don't want to clean. Men will say women ain't loyal. We asked Gabby what happened with her relationships. One woman that proposed wouldn't clean, and the other woman was cheating with the pastor at Chuck E. Cheese. Who coming to Chuck E. Cheese to cheat on somebody and crying outside of Chuck E. Cheese? So would men be accurate? Oh, Gabby, let me finish, Gabby. You could later on. You had your chance. If we saying a lot of these women ain't no good, they not loyal, and they won't clean their house either. There's a lot of dirty women out there too that ain't cleaning up behind themselves or their kids, and they call it slavery, even though the man is at work. Shouldn't you be cleaning and cooking at the house too if you the one at the house? But that's a whole nother story. If men are saying women aren't loyal and ain't cleaning, and then she said the same thing, ain't we right? I don't get it. She's struggling just like the brothers are struggling. I bet that woman said that the man she was with was no good, and then she ended up doing her no good. She cheated on her, and she cheated on the pastor, and she cheated on her husband. So she was dealing with this man. Gabby, if correct me if I'm wrong, she was dealing with the pastor while she was dealing with the other guy before she even started dealing with you. Did you even know that?
No, I don't know.
You said the woman you was hold on. You said the woman you did this paperwork with, which you won't tell us about the imaginary paperwork. I don't know how what happens with this paperwork, because I don't know if it's marriage. I don't know if it's a prenup. I don't know if it's some type of litigation where you can break it.
You showed all your degrees. How do you not know what paperwork you signed?
That's a great point. That doesn't matter to me. Like that's 10, 15. Listen, bad relationships are people that slight me, old people that I fell out with. They don't matter to me. I have so much to carry in my mind. I don't carry waste around. Okay, that was 10. Plus, I got PTSD, so I'm most definitely dumping different information. So I don't carry waste around. I'm sorry. My degrees is something that I'm proud of. It has built me. That don't build me. I don't carry nothing around that doesn't build me. If that makes sense to you.
So since you won't hold women accountable right now, Tyranny, if a man cheats on his woman, is he a good man?
No.
So when she says that woman she can't say that woman is not a good woman. She being disingenuous?
No. Because maybe
what more do you want from me? Oh my God.
A tyranny.
Because I say cheating is wrong. She might not. She might take
no, tyranny. When the man cheats, you say he's wrong. When
When
the woman cheats, y'all won't say she's wrong. Gabby won't say she's wrong.
To me, she's wrong.
No, you just made your answer.
You said to her, she might feel that she's still a good woman. So she might not think cheating is that bad. To me.
So you don't agree with Gabby then? Because Gabby says she still was a good woman. She won't say she's not a bad woman. You don't agree with Gabby, right?
I'm part of the sisterhood.
Thank you, Tyranny, for admitting it tonight. Thank you so much. Hey, you could the court is adjourned.
You're welcome.
She admitting it, like she admitting it right now. Boy, that's crazy.
Can I ask a quick question to Gabby?
Absolutely.
So if a man cheats on a woman, do you say he's a bad man?
Yes.
Yeah, and we go this all the time on this show. I'm not into put words on nobody. That ain't my job. Their actions speaks for themselves. I don't have to speak for nobody. So I don't have to call nobody bad. I ain't got to call nobody good. I really don't. So I remove myself
but you
from
can
that.
have an opinion.
You're literally making Gabby. Gabby. You say you won't tell someone if they're not good or bad, but you literally making judgment about men who make judgment about women. Gabby, how do you do that? You literally making judgment about men. Y'all be talking bad about these women.
That was a judgment. I take that.
So why can't you make judgment on the woman who did you wrong? Like that means it's you making it hard for us to support you. You caring too much.
You ain't got to support me. That's for one. That's for one. Real talk. Like real talk.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Listen, I just was I had my besties. I've been in a relationship with my bestie 25 years. When I got out of that, everything went away. I don't carry. I delete everybody. If I break up with somebody, I delete everything. No. I don't carry it. I don't carry it. I'm sorry. Y'all can do that. Y'all can keep pictures. You can keep letters.
One second. Gabby, 1 second. Did you say that you had a friendship with a woman for 25 years and y'all not friends anymore?
Besties. No, besties. Yeah.
And what happened?
I don't hear you.
What happened?
Because because I take information and then that's like,
you can hear me. I saw you. You said what?
No, let me tell you. Listen to me. Lying, cheating. Listen, lying, cheating, stealing, anything, all those things, commandments. If you do it to me, I don't care what we have. I don't care what we have. I don't care what we have because that's about your character. Listen, a lot of people is sleeping with people with bad character. Listen, I don't. I'm not. Listen, I'm cutting it away.
Okay, so one last time, Gabby. If I cheat on my woman, am I a good man?
You wasn't a good man to her.
No, Gabby. If I cheat
was-
on a woman, so I'm still a good
Wasn't
man. I'm
a
just not
good
a good.
man to her. You wasn't a
So
good. Listen, being
so hold
bad
on,
or
so
good
hold on.
is
So
not
Gabby,
permanent.
so Gabby, if I cheat
Changes.
on a woman, should
You
I
wasn't a
get
good
a?
man
Should
to
I,
her. That
if I
woman
cheat,
wasn't a good woman to me.
so okay, hold
Okay?
on. Let me see.
See, I,
Hey,
that,
okay, so hold
that's
on, because
it.
I know you're not going. You might not be honest, right? Hey, all the sisters on the panel. If I cheat on a
I'm
woman, should I
always
deserve?
honest.
If I cheat on a woman, should I deserve another woman?
Yeah, sure, just not her.
You absolutely deserve. Everybody deserves love. That woman that you cheated on was the wrong woman to be with. And that's why you probably cheated. Like, just because you cheated on we're not perfect people. Okay. And if you're with the wrong person, you may possibly cheat. Okay. That doesn't make you, that makes you sane if you get out of the relationship.
Okay.
Because yes, you deserve love. Yes.
So thank you.
Telling me
So
that
from now
somebody cheats
on,
on a
so
person,
women,
they
so
don't
we
never
need to
supposed to
stop.
be in
So
a
women need
relationship.
to. So when a woman gets cheated on, she need to
So,
be
no,
quiet.
hold on.
No,
No,
Gabby,
this is my
Gabby,
question,
Gabby,
'cause I
no,
never
Gabby, you
asked
landed. Gabby, you landed, and then you could ask a question afterwards. But this is what y'all doing now. Y'all repackaging.
Okay.
So when a man cheat on a woman, all the sisters need to come together and go, "Hey, sister, you just want the one for him. That's a good dude. He just wasn't good for you." Instead of talking bad about men, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
We
So
got
I don't
of
want
the
y'all to
negative.
talk. I want from now on when men cheat on a woman.
But this is what
I
I
want y'all
asked
to
you.
say, "Oh no, okay, you
Listen
can ask,
to
let
me.
me land, but let me just land and you got it." From now on, when men cheat on women, make sure y'all accept that, and we go that woman just ain't the woman who she thought she was. Sister. You just want the one for him. That's a good dude.
I didn't say that wasn't the woman who she thought she was. Y'all always putting it on the person. That wasn't the woman for you.
I just said that.
You don't even got to.
Gabby.
You don't even.
But there's
Y'all
Gabby,
repackaging
there's
with
a
it. It
problem.
wasn't
One,
the
one
woman
second. Gabby, there's a problem, right? This woman that you're talking, one second, please.
Telling
Gabby,
me
this
that
woman
somebody
Gabby, just 1 second. Let me talk with you.
Hold up, just asking me, male or female. You telling me that cheaters don't deserve another opportunity to be
I
in love
agree.
again?
No,
Nobody said
what
that.
I'm
That's
saying.
another argument.
Somebody that
Gabby,
cheats
I agree.
should never
Gabby,
be in a relationship.
one second, Gabby,
They
please.
don't deserve it. We should dog
Gabby,
walk
please.
them for the rest of their lives.
Gabby, don't.
We
Gabby,
should
I know it's
dog
ladies
walk
first,
people
but
for the rest
Gabby,
of
I
their
know
lives
it's ladies.
because they cheated
I
on
know it's
somebody.
ladies first, but it's bad. Like people are not going to hear us, right? So, Gabby, I will agree with you, right? One second. I'm literally agreeing with you, and you interrupted me. I agree with you because I have to be consistent. A couple of years ago, we did a show about some content creators saying that Martin Luther King was not a good man because he cheated on Coretta. And our point was, just because you cheated on your wife doesn't mean that you are not a good man. Okay? So I will, myself, I'm talking about me, not anybody on the panel, I will concede that, right? The woman that you were with double cross 3 people. The first guy, you, and the pastor. And the pastor and the wife. Whoa, 1 second, please. 1 second, please.
First guy.
What? 1 second,
Her
please.
husband
1 second.
died. I didn't even know this third person. That's
Wait,
why
wait.
I'm trying to
Wait.
correct y'all.
Hey, now, so now is on you. So, Gabby, how much time until that man died and you got on the picture?
I don't freaking know, and I don't care.
Gabby,
do with me.
Gabby, if a woman is a heterosexual woman and you go ahead and you go through the motions and you literally said she was not gay and you now are living with her, signing some papers, all that, like, don't you think that's kind of like a gigantic red flag?
It absolutely was. I told you why I did it. And literally, I'm okay with having those experiences. I'm okay because I know I'm going to be okay after that. It's a life experience. It's a
No, you're not, because you said you have PTSD. You're literally not being okay. Gabby, hey, Gabby, please. Hey, Gabby, I have to go. Hey, please, I have to go to the big screen, Gabby.
PTSD has
Okay?
nothing
Now,
to do with
let me put the
relationship.
Let me put the Majin Buu flying for you. Hey, Gabby.
Yeah,
If you have PTSD, hey, Gabby, 1 second. Hey, Gabby, please. I don't want to mute you. Let's have a conversation. If you
never said
if you say I have PTSD from those things when I ask you about your bestie, and then Gabby, can you stop talking? You can correct me. You can correct me. You can correct me in the end. Yes, you can correct me in the end. You can say I will be okay I like these experiences, and at the same time mention PTSD. PTSD fucks you up. Like these experiences actually are going to
memory. I was talking about my memory. She asked me why I don't remember that part. Okay, I don't have time to walk around with dead memories if my memory is already challenged. And if you don't know about PTSD, it does fuck with your memory. So why did
you say you were going to be okay? So why did you say you're going to be okay? So why did you say you like this experience because you're going to be okay? Why did you say that? If you're going to be okay. If PTSD is so bad that fucks with your brain, your memories, how are you saying I'm okay with this experience because I'm going to be okay?
Stop. Listen, I really want you to stop. Listen. Now you're crossing over. And if you ever want to have conversation about mental health, emotional health, let's do that. But what you're doing is stretching and making connections, and you're all over the place. Now, I only brought up PTSD because she asked about my memory. Okay? She asked about my memory. She said, "Why? How you gonna remember all these degrees that you have on the wall and you don't remember a piece of paper?" One, it's a piece of paper that no longer serves me. I don't carry that memory forward. I know how to keep my life healthy. Okay, I dump things, I drop things, I jettison things. So dead things are always dead to me. Okay, so that
was the PTSD from the relationship?
PTSD coming from the hood, Okay.
Okay.
And I'm a Navy veteran. Okay, so that's a whole separate conversation. So that has nothing. I don't want you to go down that road.
No, it's fine. We're going to drop it. We're going to drop it. I just want to make sure that I point out exactly what you said. If it doesn't, one second, please. You remember every piece of paper that benefits you, but if it doesn't benefit you anymore, you wipe it out of your memory like it was nothing. Right? That's literally what you said. You can literally change the. And Tina point was perfect. You can literally turn around the camera and show every piece of paper in your wall. But if there's a piece of paper that you are not proud of or doesn't serve you anymore, you forget completely. Don't want to talk about it, and you just
PTSD. That's selective PTSD.
And you know what you're going to do, Gabby? We are going to assume that you got love bomb into marry that woman. And then she wanted to actually do the same thing that the woman on the video that we're reacting was doing on the beginning. She used you as a placeholder until a man with the motherfucking penis come around and save her from her own self and from the other woman that likes other woman. I will assume that. If you don't want to talk about it, is your problem. But this, no, please. I'm saying, what I'm saying is, men don't do that to women. And the men that do, which is a small minority, are called homosexuals. Hey, Gabby,
they're taking them out.
Gabby, you're just talking every.
You're right.
Gabby, you just. What?
Go bring up any. You can bring up a news story. I guarantee you, is one up today. No, they're not doing that. You know, maybe they should take my technique and then get over people that dog them out. And they could be here and not in jail or under the earth, and that other person can live on. Just because somebody cheated, don't mean they deserve death. Don't mean they deserve to get dogged out for the rest of their lives.
Gabby, she cheated on you.
I have a quick question. It's a really quick question.
No. She cheated on you with the married man. He's not just breaking your home; she break another man's home. And he's not just
a godly man and a man of God.
He's the pastor.
It's a crazy story. I told you, I believe the wife knew about it. So
I have
all
a
three of
quick
them is
question.
fucked up, but they don't have nothing to do with me.
But Gabby, do you think that someone with bad character can be a good man or woman if they have bad character?
If they have chronic bad character, they got a lot of issues. They got work to do.
Wow.
They got work.
You can't even concede to it. Hey, actually, Gabby, what is a bad person? No, for us to know, what is a bad person?
I mean, just the commandments. If you the 10 commandments, you know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that they can't never change. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't adultery breaking the 10 commandments?
Yes.
Isn't having sex with a married man breaking the 10 Commandments?
Yes.
Why didn't you say that she?
I didn't have no idea.
Why you ain't say
And
she's
when
not a
I
bad
caught
person?
the idea of that, it was over. I had no idea of that.
One second. Hey, Gabby. So she's a bad person because she broke some of the commandments. Lying. Is lying against 10 commandments or not? No, it's not lying.
I don't know.
Thou shalt not bear false witness. That is a lie.
There's a lie. What about wanting a man that is not theirs? Is that another commandment broke?
That's a not covenant.
That's
like you shouldn't covet your neighbor, something. So there's 2. Adultery, fucking a man that has a wife. Isn't that another one? So there's 3. Like we could go on, and this is from a person that doesn't know Bible like that. So now that we met your criteria, Gabby, is this woman that at least broke 3 commandments a bad woman?
In that time. We're not asking about in the future now.
There we go. In that time. I like that answer. In that
Damn,
time.
you gave her a way out, Tina. That's crazy.
Brother.
I don't like boxes.
Wait a second. Isn't this ladies first?
Sorry,
Tina. Tina just threw everything away. She said at that time. Of course, at that time.
My bad.
Hey,
you have a question, and then mute me because y'all need.
No, we're not going to nitpick. Hey, Gabby, we're not going to nitpick anymore. I just want to say this, right? You are as clueless as me when it comes to women. Me and you are on the same boat. I told you it was a race to the bottom. Me and you know nothing about women, but at least Fatty doesn't sign papers. But at least Fatty
are single.
But at least Fatty doesn't sign papers that he doesn't want to talk about. Anyone wants to say anything before we read the super chats? Tyranny depressed, Brandy, like Gabby. This is going to make the news. Let me read the super chats then.
Buckle up, everyone. It's time for some super chats.
Friends, there's a 212 people watching on Sunday. Support the show, friends. We appreciate it. Little support will be nice. KP Caveman, thank you very much for the $10 all via Cash App. We appreciate you, sir. Thank you. And if you want to be like KP and Caveman, you can send a Cash App to #Ilkan or Team Fatty, $8 Team Fatty.
Hey, baby. If you're feeling a fatty, hit that like, smash subscribe, and bless the Cash App at $Team Fatty 8. Like the video, hit subscribe, and show love to Ali at $Ilkan.
Thank you very much once again, KP Caveman, for being the first one to support and bless the show via Cash App. We need memberships, and we need $140 till the end of the show. So if you're having fun, please go ahead and support the homies, the untouchable empire, baby. So Uncle Rick in the building. He says, hit the like button, please. Thank you very much, Rick. You appreciate you. My man, we have smelled the roses with a super sticker. And thank you very much for the offline Cash App last show. Thank you very much, Rose. We appreciate you. We hope to see you back again on the panel.
The untouchable empire, baby.
We have Uncle Rick back again saying Satan is a woman. That's why.
Oh, Lord.
I thought he was God is a woman. Is it a different song? That's crazy. Thank you very much, Rick. I appreciate you. We have Shadow Dragon TV in the building, gifting one untouchable membership. I appreciate you, Shadow Dragon
Untouchable
TV.
Empire, baby.
Salute to you, sir. We have Uncle Rick in the building saying at least we appreciate them big old double. Don't do that. Watch. Oh my. Oh my God. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for the TD swing. We have Man of Speed Algorithm, $5 saying woman who don't accept a cheating man got bodies on top of bodies used Fuck. And we have Robert Platinum in the building saying, I'm a dairy sexual. Aww. Finally, the lovely Zyrex gifting us 1 membership for the Untouchable Empire,
The
baby.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
Once again, you know where you can support the show. We are going to the main event. So let's see what we are going to have here. I'm a little bit scared, so I'm going to give the microphone to Brandy and Tyranny, and Athena is going to go and interrupt because Athena, once she gets quiet for a while. So let Athena roar. Okay, let's go to the main event.
Wait a second, isn't this ladies first?
Tyranny, you saw that robot that they say they do house like the chores in the house cost $20,000 and all that. He's still not ready to go, but he's almost there. Okay, almost there. He's almost there. Almost there. I have a question for you, Tyranny. Are women about to be replaced by robots that never complain, never age, and never say no?
It's time to do.
And friends, let me make a public announcement here, okay? Jazz Noel is going to be back next week. We had the conversation on the back. Last chance, last try. Out in the spirit of Jesus, okay? There will be forgiveness, but we'll not forget. So once again, last chance. We see Jazz next week on the Ladies First. Tyranny, are y'all going to be replaced by robots that don't complain, don't age, and don't say no? What do you think is going to happen? Let's go on the next 10, 15 years when these actually gets a little bit more, like these robots get a little bit smarter, faster, and they do the things that we need them to do. What do you think is going to happen?
I don't think we're getting replaced. I think y'all are. Y'all
wow.
You guys need us.
Did you do a Uno reverse?
How?
Explain to me, why do you think that will happen?
Because you need us. But you guys going to get replaced. Once women are done, we'll accept a friend before we will another relationship. And a robot could be a great friend. No drama, picks his drawers up when he take them off. You know, just a normal life versus having to deal with someone that's not living up to your standards.
So who are you going to annoy then? Who are you going to make a life live in hell? Who are you going to play with? Who are you going to like? If that, like, actually, let me ask you this question, and Brandy, you go after her. Are you going? Imagine that you have to configure these robots, right? Are most of these women configuring this robot to say yes, ma'am, do everything you ask? Are you going to configure him to say sometimes no and sometimes yes? Or are you going to configure him to just be a bad boy and do what he wants to do and play with your feelings and your emotions because you're feeling that you need some emotional enthusiasm? Like, what do you think is going to be the favorite setting for most women? Don't talk back, don't say nothing, do everything I want, middle term, or it's going to be straight bad boy playing with your feelings and then having makeup sex in the end of the night? Like, what do you think is going to happen for most of these women?
I don't really think many women like yes men. So I don't really think that she'll. I mean, hell, if I bought a $20,000 robot, yes, do what I tell you to do. And if you don't, I'm gonna replace you. Just like you can in a relationship. You guys will not replace us with this robot. We're gonna replace y'all.
Brandy, what is the setting that these women are going to pick? Most women. You're muted, Brandy.
You said what is the setting?
Yeah, what is the setting? Meaning, are these women going to pick this robot do everything I want it to do and doesn't say no? Are they going to pick the one that sometimes says no, but most times said yes? Or they're going to pick the bad boy that does what he wants and play with your feelings and all that? They have the chance to actually choose the mode that they want. Which one do you think most women are going to choose?
We gonna want the one to do everything we want.
So why do you guys hate simps?
Brother.
If you are going to choose a robot that does everything you want, why do you guys hate simps that don't have a backbone and do everything y'all want?
I like a simp.
It's for you, Brandy. If y'all want to pick a robot that does everything you want, why do you hate simps and men that don't have a backbone and are pushovers and they do everything you want? Why would you want that setting on a robot, but you wait that on a man?
So personally, it's one of them things where I think Ilkon asked the question earlier. Do y'all listen to do y'all watch what women do or what we say? We say and do different things. We say we want the man, which will be the simp, but we go after the bad guy. So I personally answered it based off, yeah, we do want a man, that's gonna do everything we want, but that's not what we do. That's not who we go after.
No, the robot. Do you want the robot?
Yeah, I'm relating to the robot.
So women are going to pick a simp robot.
Truthfully, I don't know. They say they will. So I'm going by what we say.
So
I don't think.
So hey, Brandy, do you have any simps? Like since you were in this planet, like since you were 18 until now, did you add any simp coming after you? Good Grand Rising Queen, like those extra nice, extra like that. Every time you see a notification, your brain does, ugh. Like instead of you being excited about it, you're like, ugh, look at this guy again, being a simp. Did you ever add the man like that? Did you like it, or did you kind of turn you off?
No, I didn't like him. I didn't think he was a simp either, though.
So what was he?
Just a good morning, good Grand Rising Queen every morning. I mean, no extra conversation outside of that. So it's no depth to him. It was just, to me, he was doing what women claim that we want. The good morning texts and all of that. So his pattern was to me.
So you never had the simp going after you?
I don't know.
That's interesting. So would you take a simp if a simp liked you? Let's imagine that he is attractive, right? He's your type physically, but he's a simp. He's this robot. He does everything you want him to do. Has no spine. Yes, man. Oh, go wash the dishes. Yes, man. I don't want you to be outside with your friends. Yes, man. Like, would you pick that man as a person that cohabitates next to you?
No, I like a man that has structure, that got a backbone. So no, I would not.
So if you had to pick a robot, which robot would you pick?
I think it was the second setting that you mentioned.
The one that says most of the times yes, but sometimes says no.
Yes.
And who do you think is going to replace who first? Woman using robot to replace man, or man using robots to replace woman?
I think the women will be replaced sooner. And that's simply because now we have, in the culture that I'm around, we have a lot of men now saying, hey, what do I need a woman to cook and clean for when I can go buy those services? So I don't need you for any of that. I just need you for the sex. So I think with that going on nowadays, I think women will be easier placed sooner than the men would.
Can I ask Brandy a question?
Yes, and then Bettina go afterwards. Go ahead.
Okay. So do you think that if a man is working, that he should come home to cooked food and a clean house and ready vagina?
Absolutely.
Okay, so why wouldn't you want your robot? I spent $20,000 on you, so you better be cooking and cleaning and doing the same thing.
No, but that's not.
What's the question?
But there's not 1 second. But there's not. What is the question exactly?
Yeah.
The question was like, So a man is a man, right? A man is a man. We're talking about man. A man, after our day of work, he wants something that can fill his belly, something that can empty his balls, and something that you can have a little bit of fun. Very simple.
Same thing
right?
a woman wants.
Right? We are not asking for a woman that say no to us. We are actually looking for a woman that say yes. So for a man, I would assume that most men that are not into some side type of like some kinky game, they will pick the robot that says yes, right? But woman, for whatever reason, they don't like the yes man. They like the challenge. They like the man that put his foot down. The man that says, I want to dress this dress. No, you won't, lady. You better sit your ass on the couch. Right? So why would you repudiate a man that says yes to everything that you want to do, but pick a robot that says yes to everything that you do? Why not pick the real person that already is willing to lick the bottom of your feet, than actually picking the robot with the same type of behavior? Like, why not do that?
Because I want my partner to help guide me. I don't need no robot to do nothing but shut up and do what I tell it to do. I spent money on you. And that's how a lot of men think. Oh, I'm bringing home the money, so I should be able to tell you to shut up and do what I tell you to do, right? Right? What's wrong with me? Do the same thing to a robot that I paid for.
Because you ate those.
Because what?
Because y'all ate those. Hate. I can say ages. Hate. Because y'all hate those. Y'all don't like to have around in a more intimate setting man that do everything you do. Y'all don't. It's too boring.
That's not no. That's not order though. You guys are supposed to be strong enough mentally to lead and guide us. So that no, I shouldn't want a freaking human being that's on a leash. But a robot that I pay money for, yes, you better shut up and have my food cooked. For sure. See how wait, but y'all don't like it? Are you guys quiet? This is hypocrisy. You want a woman to do it.
No. Hey, Tyranny.
Wait a second. Isn't this ladies first?
You begging us to talk. You begging us to talk.
I was literally going to play that. Everybody tell us to shut the fuck up on the ladies first, and now she said, "Why you guys not talking? Why you guys too quiet?"
Because it's hypocrisy. You guys are hypocrites. It's okay for it to do it to the woman, but then when a woman says, "Now I own you," it's like crickets. Why?
Are is that the hypocritical
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's no crickets. You know, maybe it's just
no. What now? What is the hypocritical statement? We're confused.
It's like, okay, when you hear a woman having that type of control over a relationship, you're not quick to agree with it. But if you hear a man should be able to have that type of control over a relationship, you're like, yeah, because he's working. So
this is how you're absolutely wrong. If men can go back home and clean the house, cook, and you come home, have sex with us, and you are commit to that decision, would be perfectly fine. Y'all have problems with every decision you make. So when you go to work, you hate it. When you're at home, you hate it. When you have to take care of the kids, you hate it. Y'all can't concede to nothing. Even that robot on the clock as well too. Y'all gonna get rid of the robot. There's a saying that a woman with a closet full of clothes can't find nothing to wear. And I bet y'all are the same exact way as well too. For the most part, men can be happy with a daggone rock that sits right there and they just looking at it. They can be at peace at watching the game or playing the game. We'll be content with doing whatever you're saying as long as you stick to it. But majority of women don't stick to their words. So Tyranny, if you want us to be house husbands, men will gladly come back home. Don't got to be on the front line and go to war. Y'all can go to war. Y'all can go be technicians. Y'all can be the mechanics. But guess what? You'll beg for us to do all those things again because y'all want to get everything for nothing. So if you did concede to that, Tyranny, if you said, baby, you come home, you cook, you clean, I'm going to work. Oh, we'd be fine with that. And you come home, make love to us. Hey, Jeremy, if you didn't get shamed for that, would you be fine with that being at home and your wife go to work?
Yeah. I'm not gonna make love to you.
Hold on. No, Jeremy, think about what I'm saying before you think about the societal aspect of it. If she said, and you knew permanently, she said, you ain't got to work at all. You can just stay at home and do whatever you want to do. But when she come home, she got to put it down for you. She has to go to work. You wouldn't be content with that?
I'm not the type of dude, unfortunately. I could see myself
eventually.
But I'm saying, I'm just answering it true. Like, it's not too far from the scenario that I'm in, like, currently. So, like, no, I don't want to just be at home. Just
facts, Jeremy. Tell that shit.
Just because you can retire me. I don't want to be retired. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
That's good that you just saying that you like the work. Men like the work.
Yeah, that's it. I'm very simple.
What I'm saying is that, brother, though, if let's say you won't, do you think most men and modern men though would be happy?
Well, you should have said that. Oh yeah, they want to stay at home and play Madden.
Yeah,
they want to do Call of Duty. They want to do all that stuff. They want to drive around.
And then into Athena and Brandy, if a woman concedes to that, do you think about I don't know, give it maybe 1 year, 2 years, she'd already be ready for that man to go back to work and she come back home? To Brandy and Athena, y'all think they can go? Do you know most women to keep their word and go, okay, we're gonna make an agreement. She go to work permanently. He comes home. Do you think most women would stand behind that agreement?
No, women aren't built to be as consistent.
Right. You said based off what you see, and why do you think they're that way, Brandy? Why do you think that women can't keep their word?
To what?
Because women aren't built to be consistent. Women have 4 hormonal cycles that they go through every month. Men have a 24-hour hormonal cycle. This is why it's easier for men to be consistent.
Gabby, Athena, are you telling yourself you know you're a woman, right? So are you saying that's what you're not?
So the problem
no, I'm saying biologically,
I don't think you have any degree in science or a doctor.
I have a degree in biotechnology, actually, but
so you work.
I do.
Okay. So for you to say that the X chromosome is created to be just this unrighteous, unholy entity. You're talking about
what does that have to do with a hormonal cycle? Women have 4 hormonal cycles a month. Men have a 24-hour hormonal cycle. This is why men are more consistent. You can look in every industry. Doesn't matter. Men are more consistent. You can look up the information. You can argue all you want, but it doesn't change the facts. It doesn't change the biology and the stats.
Consistent with what?
Consistent with everything. Women are not consistent.
Men are consistent with everything, which is why their divorce rate is the highest. Is that what we're saying?
What?
More men get
men's divorce rate.
How do we get there? How do we get there?
Hold on.
Men's divorce rate is the highest.
Are you guys not? More men get divorced than women. So again, how are they more consistent?
Who initially divorced more?
Let her cook first. Let her cook.
No.
Daddy, let her cook. Daddy, let her cook. Let her cook. Daddy, let her cook first. Let her cook. Go ahead, cook.
Let's
Jeremy.
cook. Go ahead.
Tell
Go
the
ahead.
truth.
What you making
How much more men are divorced than women? Go ahead.
No, Tierney, you cook because I want to hear this.
Hold on.
I know how to cook too.
Let her cook. She say, give us your data. Where you getting that data from?
No, where am I getting that data? Where am I getting my life experience? Really? I mean, again, we're talking about men. XY chromosomes are just so consistent and dun dun dun. Yet on paper, it shows opposite. It shows opposite.
Men have the highest divorce rate.
Ilkan, why are you asking that question?
I'm asking. You said that men got the
You
highest
already know,
rate.
but you're asking that as if it's not a fact.
That's a fact.
Okay, so what y'all are divorcing women more? Is that what you're saying? But every time y'all come up here, you're saying how we can't stay married to you. So come on, let's talk some facts.
How long you been in the space?
Because the women can't be consistent.
All right, then. I don't know if I'm still living in Texas of United States of America, if a portal came through this hole or something. But men are inconsistent. You guys have the most crimes. Okay, women tend to stay consistent until something disrupts their mental, and then it puts us in a whole nother state, and now it's a whole nother therapy and all that other stuff that we got to go through. But you guys are very inconsistent. So, but whatever.
Men don't go through that.
You guys go. Yeah, you do. You go through it a lot because you're more inconsistent than a woman.
Fatty, you gonna get her?
I'm just confused with what he's trying to say. Like, I'm literally confused. Like, what is your point? Like,
I'm arguing with Athena's theory.
Okay, no, one second.
It's not a theory.
So let me ask you something, right? I'm going to identify certain phases where women change, and you are going to identify certain phases where men change, right? Let's go with puberty, pregnancy, postpartum, menopause, period, age. Like there's so many either chemical or things that change a woman. Literally says, I'm going through this because I have this. I'm going through this because I have that. Do that for men. And again, remember, period is every month. Pregnancy is every time you have a kid. Postpartum, a lot of times. Like look at all these like compiling things. Tell me phases where men are inconsistent and they're clearly not the same person than they are before they did that. I'll give you one. Post-nut clarity. I'm not the same man that I was before I had my balls full. We got that. You got one. Give me more. Go ahead, Tierney.
I don't know, Fatty. I don't know. I couldn't make this argument with you.
What the fuck you doing?
I just know the man that I've dated. I can't talk on all men, but the man that I've dated,
So then you just
So
that means
now
Who you date
Yeah, the men
doesn't
I've dated.
determine the masses, like what's happening.
means you
I just looked up to see who's able to keep a career longer, men or women, and it's men.
Because they run the market. Hold on, Fatty.
No,
They run the market. What do you mean? No. Why are you telling me no?
Tyranny. It's not just careers. It's careers. It's friends. It's the same team.
No.
It's the same religion. Y'all woman will change. Hey, you know what's funny, Tyranny? Think about it. Y'all change friends every 5 to 10 years. Y'all change club every time you change a boyfriend. Y'all change religion. If a guy from the Middle East that has $1 million come in and wants to marry you, y'all change the way y'all dress. From
Shout out Brittany Renner.
Like y'all change y'all change your hair. Y'all put hair over hair, lashes over lashes. Like y'all change your height. Y'all get some push-up bras. Y'all will change.
That's not.
Don't forget the hair, Fatty. Don't forget the hair.
Y'all
Very
change.
good hair.
Y'all
Just-
change when
y'all-
y'all get pregnant. Y'all change when you get kids. Y'all change when you get married. Like everything about woman is
And everything about a man changes because if you don't change, hold on, because if you don't change, you're still a boy. You're still growing, baby boo. How you going to be the same person today at 28 that you were at 14? So yeah, a woman might constantly be changing. She's constantly growing. She's constantly learning. But if you're telling me a man isn't constantly changing, isn't constantly growing, then
So you missed the point. Men don't change like that.
no, that's not what she said.
No,
And
that's
now
what
you guys are trying to throw in periods and stuff. That's not what we're talking about.
Period.
That's a part of the hormonal cycle every month. Are you serious?
All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's
Hey, Tyranny, if you said this is what you said. Men are inconsistent. And now you are flipping it and saying,
are they not?
If you are a man at 20, hey, Tyranny, if I change anything, all the baselines that I had with me at 28, I have at 36. I might be I'm really.
You cannot be a 28-year-old 36 man.
So this has
That's
to be,
no
this has
bueno.
to be disingenuous. So again, you got to go away from tyranny. So one tyranny, first of all, women divorce have a higher divorce rate than men, right? Because we already skipped past that, right? Black women have the highest divorce rate, and it's higher than their marriage rate. Tyranny.
Are you saying we divorce y'all or y'all divorce
y'all
us?
divorce us? So
That's
you've been
what I
listening-
said.
What you
That's
said?
what I
No,
said.
you said men have the highest divorce rate. You
Well,
said we
but
leave
I'm
y'all.
saying like we divorce
said-
y'all. Y'all have the
No,
highest.
you said we leave y'all.
That's
tyranny.
what I meant. No, y'all don't leave us. Where you going?
And that's why we were so confused.
That's okay. That's
Okay.
fine. We'll leave that alone. We'll leave that alone. But sisters, I'm gonna ask the sister before tyranny because she'll do the same thing Gabby does. They don't like conceding to logic. Athena and Brandy, do women try to get? Do women get with men and go? I want him to be the same, and he's gonna stay the same. Or do women get with men and try to change him?
They try to change them.
Do most men change?
No,
Yeah.
they don't change very much. No.
You know what? Hey, Ali, you know what's funny? Hey, you know what's funny? They change for their woman. That's the only time a man will stay in the same house with the same couch, with the same motorcycle, with the same friends. The only thing that makes a man change drastically is for a woman.
Exactly.
And I just want to say something. Oh, sorry.
Let me just say this real quick and then you got it. Y'all change for everything. You know how I know I change for everything? Y'all can't even be happy with 2 pairs of shoes. You always have to change that shit. One dildo and one rose is not enough. Every year you go ahead and you buy a new toy and some new things because that's not enough. I will guarantee you, Tyranny, that if men and women are buying robots at the same rate and they can afford it, a man will have a robot for 30 years and he's called that robot the best friend and he's going to leave him a wheel and all that shit like men do. And you will change a robot every 3 years because the one that you have pink is annoying and he's always doing something. So you need to experience something new and you're going to get a new one. This is the nature of man and woman. I don't need to change the disposition of my couch and my house and my TV every 3 years. You need to do that every 6 months because you're bored and you actually need to go ahead and control something. So I don't get how, for the life of me, you are saying that men change and they are not consistent when the only change that I see men actually do it dramatically is via true religion. And when I say religion, like something crazy happened to them and they go full religious, or they meet a woman that they love and now they don't want to be a player no more. They want to be they don't want to play PlayStation no more with Fatty. They don't want to play basketball no more with Jeremy. They don't want to go to the places that they were to because mom baby, right? So I don't get what you're saying. I'm really confused. But I'll let you reply. Tina can go next, and then we bring Torres and Miss Gabby to the stage. Go ahead. You had a question, Tina.
Yeah, Tina.
Well, it's more so something that I wanted to say. I think the fact that women are the ones filing for divorce proves that we're the inconsistent ones. And if you look at the divorce rates within lesbian couples, it's higher than within gay male relationships. So, I mean, I know you were trying to use that as evidence, but you really just proved yourself wrong.
Gay men have the lowest. Gay men have the lowest.
They do, yes.
So who's the common denominator?
Hold on, ladies, thank you. So are you saying that you don't want to date men? Know what you're saying? You don't want to be with a man? Are you saying it's better for a man to not be with you? Is that what you're saying?
What?
Because to the things that you say, right? Because this is how my brain works. It has to come to a conclusion. I can't talk in circles. So with what you're saying about women and they're this and they're that and they're this and they're that, then are you saying that it's best for a man to not be with you because you have all those negative aspects about you?
So I don't know why you're trying to make it about me. I'm looking at data and how things are in modern society. It has nothing to do with me.
But I'm asking because you're a woman.
No, so you're trying to make it about me because you want me to co-sign with the sisterhood, and I'm not going to.
You're not a part of our sisterhood.
I thank God. I would never want to be, and I never have, and I never will be.
Y'all cheat on each other and take their boyfriends también. So
I would never sleep with a man in a relationship.
Your sisterhood, you will take up for your women. So it's going to be a different conversation, different view for you, Athena. But the reason I asked you that question,
no, I'm actually pretty consistent.
Okay. I'm asking that question because with all the negative you're saying about women in total, then if you're saying all these things about women in total and you're a woman, then what is your conclusion statement?
That most women behave in this manner.
Are you one of those most women?
No, I'm pretty consistent. Not completely consistent. I am a woman, but I am more consistent than most modern women.
You don't have periods?
Oh, I do have periods. Emotionally, no, I'm not consistent. I have 4 hormonal cycles, and I even tell people when I host my own lives, I'm like, "Hey, y'all, this may not be a good day, so don't try me."
Hey, Athena changes so much that when you're
that's not trying. I'm just curious. What makes you more consistent than most modern women?
Well, I really want to know. One second. Say it again, Gabby.
She said that women are less consistent than men. Then she says to, honor herself that she's more consistent than most women. And I want to know what makes her more consistent than most women. What's your metrics? What are you measuring?
I haven't changed my political stances. I haven't changed my religion. I haven't. A lot of these things that I talk on, I've talked about since I was in high school when I was in debate. So I haven't changed any of
your
my
political status and your religion
stances. Not status, stances. Yeah.
But
I've been pretty consistent for a woman.
Yeah. So you think other women You
The
think other
majority of
women?
women, they're not consistent. And you can see it even in the conversations that we're having. You're inconsistent.
Where's the inconsistency?
He doesn't understand women. He does go ahead. Yeah.
Athena, may I ask what city are you from?
I'm from the DFW area in Texas.
Okay,
Dallas,
perfect.
Texas.
Well, guess what? I'm from Sacramento, California, and me and you are identically same. And I'm sorry, most women are delusional.
Yeah.
And I understand that. So
But do y'all know y'all talking about y'all self? That's all we want to know.
No, it doesn't make a difference.
You want to know
We're
how we
talking about the
know?
majority.
You want to know how we know? We
Somehow they
actually
excluded from
we
the
actually
women.
take direction.
Hey, ladies. This is the ladies' first show. One at a time, please.
Go ahead.
So you want to know how women who actually take accountability know, and how we know we're consistent? We actually take direction and correction from men, and we listen to men. And when men correct us, we're like, okay, you know what? You're right. Let me adjust and fix myself. That's why we're more consistent, because the men are making us more consistent because we're compliant with them.
Is he going to marry
can I
you?
answer
Hold on,
that?
Hold on, Brady. Hold on, right quick. Let me finish my question, please. I swear to God,
going to marry me?
I love conversation. I swear. Is he going to marry you once you do all that to this man?
I'm talking about my father, my uncles, my brothers, my friends.
Please let
So
Athena
you don't
Tyranny
listen to women
conversate.
at all?
Converse, excuse me.
No, God, no,
You
I don't
value
listen to
your-
women.
Oh, okay, yeah, that says a lot. All right.
You don't listen to women. So did you
No,
go
I
to
listen to what they say, but I interpret it based on what I know about women. I even have friends. I'll listen to what they're saying and I'm like, okay, so this is what's actually happening. And I help them because there's a lot of women who are really confused and they don't even know their own emotions. And when you actually sit and listen to these men, you start to understand actually a little more about yourself. And you're actually able to even hold yourself accountable because you start seeing the patterns and you're capable of being consistent.
Right. So when you say stuff like that, I apologize, but that sounds like maybe like mom issues, like your mom wasn't consistent. And because our mom and our father is the first people that we know, okay, this is man, this is woman, it sounds like that might be something that you've experienced. And because your mom is the example of what women are supposed to be, she gave you a negative example. But when you pick me's come up here and sit here and say, oh my God, everything a man says I must do, you guys don't understand. You're talking about
I
yourself.
was waiting to get called to pick me. I was waiting to get called to pick me. But you know what? My mom is still married to my father. They got married. So she's
One second,
consistent enough in that.
1 second, please. And Labonita, you can go afterwards. But Tyranny, you ask a question. Let her answer the question.
What
Go
was the
ahead.
que-
Or, not the question. You made the statement about her mother.
Accusation.
Let her reply.
I'm making
Go
an
ahead.
accusation.
You made an accusation about my
I didn't
mother.
say
You
your
said
mom
she
wasn't
wasn't
married.
consistent, that she must not have been consistent, and that's why. But actually, my mother was raised Catholic. She did convert to Orthodoxy, which is very similar. She stayed in the same industry in IT. She's been married to my father. She was never divorced or anything like that. My parents actually were virgins and married each other. Like, my parents are extremely consistent. The same
So
views.
you and your mom, but the other women are not consistent.
I'm sorry?
You say most women, but all of a sudden you and your mom are consistent.
Hey man, women. It seems like certain women is interrupting women from talking. Like the
This is
women
ladies
can't.
first,
I
though.
can't.
No, it's Jeremy. Be
Be
quiet, Jeremy. This is the ladies' first show, Jeremy. Be quiet, bro.
Wait a second. Isn't this ladies first?
Go ahead, Gabby, and make your statement, and I want DJ Labonita to answer that.
I mean, I'm just keeping game. She say most women are inconsistent, but now she's consistent. Her mother is consistent. We all know. I mean, if you know his culture, machismo is very big there. So they most definitely that's a culture thing as well. But I'm just trying to still figure out what makes them consistent. More consistent, and how did you get the most? But you and your mom are cut out the most. Y'all ain't part of that.
It has to be. Never mind. Go ahead.
Where is the delusion in that? Like, all of a sudden, most women don't involve you and your mother.
Well, the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. And I grew up with consistency in my family. My parents are still married. And so I had that example that most people don't have. I mean, divorce rates are really high. I was very blessed to have two parents who took the commitment of marriage serious, and they're still together. And again, women who listen to the direction of men tend to be more consistent because the man is guiding them.
It's so hypocritical for your culture to people to say that.
And I applaud
That's
your culture
hypocritical.
because who walks up in the
Do you know
school
what the
with
word
parents
hypocritical means?
Yes, because you're sitting here and acting like your one little itty bitty story that's probably not even true is the overall view of, I'm gonna just be honest, you're speaking of your culture. And I know damn well your culture of men are disrespectful and abusive.
What's my culture? What's my culture?
Oh, well, whatever what you look like. You look like you're part of the Hispanic culture. That's what you look like. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Goddamn no.
I'm wrong.
That was terrible.
Fuck out of here.
That was terrible.
I did make
What is terrible about that?
Now,
Are you
that's
dating
an assumption.
a Hispanic man? What's wrong with that?
Aizo, Tyranny was married with the Guatemalan, so she's not talking shit about y'all. She's just making an assessment. And I know like Torres is Latino too. DJ La Bonita for the name, I don't know exactly, but I'll leave it alone. I just want DJ La Bonita to tell us what she thinks about what she's hearing right now, and then we go from there. We love our Latinos for Trump. Let's go. Go ahead.
I just don't. I don't play the color card in the space of women. I think that I love women and I love men, but I just feel like exactly what Tyranny said. I resonate with what you said, Tyranny. Am I saying it right, Tyranny? Tyranny. Okay. So my mother was not consistent to my father. They were together, yes, just like they stayed together. But I watched her be a delusional woman all my life to my father. And so in the space of that, I get where you were going. The niche was towards me, but not totally towards me because I wasn't here to give enough of my thoughts and my mindset to you guys. But I came in at the tail end. I don't know what she was discussing. Athena was discussing earlier. So, but what I'm saying is in the space of your first mother being the first thing, you align with women. That was me. But see, me, even that was my mother. I had to still deal with that relationship with my mother. But in other women, I tried to go in business with women. I tried to be friends to women. I'm talking about just knowing women all over the world at different walks of life, different spiritualities, different things, different kind of women, powerful women, broke women, pretty women, ugly women, all women, fucking delusional to me. And it's not saying that they're batshit crazy, right? But they never listen to understand. Half of y'all are listening to me to respond right now. Y'all don't give a damn. Y'all listen to keywords to respond at a defense immediately. And that's my issue with women. Men actually have 2 ears and they listen to us, which is why they know we're delusional. And a lot of times, like I remember my dad was telling my brother, man, listen to 70% of what a woman say. And I think he was being generous to give him hope in life to be with a woman. Because in reality, most men, if they listen to a woman, I'm going to leave it there to the men to say. But all I'm saying is, shout out to the women. Women, just continue to get help on yourselves. I'm not downing any women. I don't think I'm better than any woman. When you said earlier, you guys, you're talking about you. Yeah, I know I'm talking about me. I'm a part of that pool too. When I say us women are delusional, we are. And I'm not saying that all of y'all have mental issues, but you guys are shaped, just like you said, Tierney, by your past. So that can be your mother. It can be your first husband. It can be your situation. It could be your job. It could be your spirituality. It could be anything, but women get shaped to the negative cognizance of where we are today and seen as women as a whole. I don't even think and that's why I was like, whoa, not the Latin card. Cause it's like, shit, it's all of us. Right. White women are delusional. Like, I'm from all backgrounds.
Right. So,
and I've seen them all crazy in my family. Like, my grandma's from Sweden. She a white woman, blonde hair, blue eyes. My daddy's side, they Cuban. Crazy as batshit hell. Then my mama married a black man from Dallas, Texas. All the women in his family crazy. Everybody crazy. So it ain't a color thing, it's a mindset thing. And the ones that are different are the ones that actually listen to men that I watched have fathers that they actually listened to. Their mothers wasn't rude to, because you might have a daddy, but your mama might have ran your daddy. So you that delusional woman in the world today.
So
But all I'm
saying
saying is that we're all different. I don't think that it's necessarily a childhood thing. Every woman goes through a different path, and we are delusional because we're up and down and left and right, and men can never. Someone asked me this the other day, and I digress. Someone said, Marie, what can a man asked me this? He said, what can a man do to please a woman? I said, get rich or die trying, because you'll never please a woman.
That's crazy. You should have told him to ask his daddy, because he would have had better advice for him. So this is my issue. Y'all speak about just women. No, bro, we're not finna do that. Maybe it's the women that some people were raised with. Because my mama she went delusional. She went crazy. She was a broken woman. And through her brokenness, she tried to raise my brother and I. I can look at it and judge her and be like, that bitch crazy. Or I can say, what else is it behind it? I don't like when there's a blanket statement over a group of people. Look, I'm not a fan of
pick-me's. But you called us pick-me's, though.
But you call yourself a pick-me.
So you're a hypocrite.
You called yourself a pick-me.
You're a hypocrite.
I put you in the bucket you wanted to be put in.
You called us a pick-me, right? You
called yourself a pick-me.
No, you said y'all are pick-me's.
Anyways, like I said, you called yourself a pick-me. Athena called herself a pick-me. So if that's what y'all
have a really good analogy. I have a really good analogy. So, you know, when you go bowling and then you have those bumpers, right? And if you don't have those bumpers, the ball can go into the gutter, or it could even go into another lane. The women who listen to men have bumpers, and we might still be a little crazy, but we still stay in the lane. If you don't have bumpers, you're not staying in a lane. You're going in the gutter. You might be going like up to another lane.
Who are these men? Give me a title. Don't just give me
my father, my uncles, my brothers, my priest.
Are fathers there? No. Okay, give me another man. Give me another example. Because fathers can be a priest.
You know.
Okay, hold on. Y'all know how many priests are messing with the children in the church? Give me another example of a man that we should listen to.
Come on. It's not acceptable, but it's horrible. But
let's have this conversation.
Give me another man. Look where we at. But we
let me ask 1 second, please. Let me ask a question real quick. 18, weren't you picked?
I was chosen.
wait. Chosen and picking is the same word.
It's not the same. Let me tell you.
No. Tyranny.
Can I ask you a question? His baby mama was picked. His ex-girlfriend was picked.
I just want to make sure.
But I was chosen.
Pick me.
No, wait, 1 second, Tyranny.
Where y'all pick me's at then?
Tyranny.
Nobody. Come on. And now one pick me that told me that their pick me got a ring on their finger. So no, we're not on the same level, baby.
No, I put mine in the garbage disposal.
If I put on ChatGPT synonyms of pick, is it going to show up the word chosen or chose? Is it going to show up that? Just to make sure we're talking about the same thing. Like Tyranny, you were picked multiple times. Tyranny, you be married multiple times. So
no second. Your mouth. Because what the fuck you not about to do is talk about my baby?
No, Tyranny. No, I'm not going to do nothing.
But Brady, how many times you been married?
I'm not going to do nothing. Hey, respectfully.
No, respectfully though.
No, respectfully. If I'm going to say something, you're going to let me say it, and then you're going to correct me.
No, I don't even want to be corrected.
It was a compliment. It was a compliment. You are currently picked. Currently, right
now.
You
guys can change the word all y'all want to.
Can you stop?
My apologies. Go ahead.
Keeping a stat of how many times you've been married is not a plug.
You right now.
You've been married how many times? Shut the fuck up.
You know what? You got it.
What does that matter?
That matters.
It doesn't.
Saying, that's why it upset me when Fatty mentioned my personal business.
Your stat patching the time you've been married.
Stop. If you're guys going to talk about me, I'm going to answer what I said. If you don't let me finish, you can be offended about something that I didn't say. It was a compliment. You were picked multiple times. You are picked right now. A man picked you to live with you, to have kids with you and all that. You were picked. What's the problem with being a pick me when you were picked several times? What's the problem with it? You don't want to be picked?
Because that's not what a pick me is. You're changing the definition of what a pick me is. A pick me is a woman that will completely forget what she is just to be seen. That's what a freaking pick me is. You speak things just to relate to a man. Well, do you know what you is? I'm not asking you what my definition of a pick me is. Fuck you mean. Anyways, like I said, a pick me is Athena. Come up here every freaking week and say the same thing about woman after woman, but never recognizes the sins or wrongful doings of men. That's what a pick me is.
And we love her for that.
No, I do talk about issues with men all the time, quite frequently. So that's actually not true.
Con tu madre, pero no aquí. So come on now, you don't never say anything.
Aaliyah and I have gotten into it pretty heated a couple times. We got into a couple screaming matches, and I had to apologize because I was like, well, I don't think that women should speak to men in that way. And,
Okay. All right.
So now that y'all got that out of the way, let me ask something to Brandy so we can go back to the conversation and Tories, okay? And we'll read the super chats in a second. If a robot can give you sex, comfort, and a conversation on command, why bother with people at all? If a robot can give you sex, comfort, and conversation on demand, why bother with people at all? Let me get Brandy, Tories, and Gabby. You go afterwards.
I mean, why bother? I mean, unless it's something that you need that the robot ain't giving, I mean, why bother? I don't know.
Tories.
What's good, everyone?
How you doing, sir?
Late. If a robot can give me everything in that, what was the question again? I'm sorry, Fatty. I'm trying to process it.
No, it's totally fine. I'll repeat it again. If a robot can give you sex, comfort, and conversation on demand, why bother with people at all?
Well, I guess we still need the human to human interaction, the human to human dialogue, I guess. If someone wants to, now if this said robot can have children, then that's a whole nother ball game that we can dive into. But if it's just sex and it's just for pleasure, then that's good, temporarily. But ultimately, if we want to build, families and build the next generation of people, without using robots or chips or injecting whatever into anybody, then we can still, have some sort of like camaraderie with that as far as human interaction and human connection, because I feel like that's still valuable in today's society.
So if this man has a dog, good group of friends, and this robot that we're talking about, do you think most men are going to still pursue women, or they're going to find them obsolete?
I think they'll still pursue I want to say for the most part. I think there will be a subset of people that will still pursue, but I don't think that women will be obsolete. No, I don't think that will ever happen, because they're incubators of life. So unless, like I said, if less robots can create life and create, the same DNA, biology, and all that stuff as a human can, then we're still gonna need that human to human interaction to create, the next generation.
You already don't need that. You have like the surrogates, right? The woman doesn't need the man per se, just the man semen. Let's assume that we figure out a way of having these incubators that the scientists are talking about for years, where you can actually conceive a woman on an artificial womb. You cannot conceive the baby on an artificial womb. Are you saying that as soon as we get there, women are obsolete?
Probably so.
Anyone that disagrees on the panel?
Did he say that can you say he said the women would be obsolete or the men would be obsolete?
So first he said that women will not be obsolete because they still are the ones that carry life to this planet. So we still need them. Like they will always be, like they will be needed as long as they are having this kid, right? That's the we can avoid that. So the follow-up question was, so if we figure out a way, and there's a lot of technology talk about artificial wombs and trying to get the baby to come to fruition outside of the woman womb. If we get to that point, do you think women are going to finally be obsolete, or you think there's going to find a ways of actually be relevant, especially in a man's eye, romantically, and all those things?
That's the me or Torres. That's Torres.
To both.
Go ahead, Ali.
No, I don't think. I well, like I said, given the way people can be conditioned to like the technology or superficial things, possibly, but I don't think men can give up women. And when you look at, I looked up some data of who's purchasing sex toys. Women outnumber men drastically purchasing sex toys. So it's not men aren't looking to replace women, but it seems like women can easily replace men. So I don't think a man can still replace a woman no matter how much they build technology. But I could be wrong given the way kids can be raised with the technology. And its future generations are changed. Maybe they can fall in love with female robots. But looking at the data now, looking up, it shows over 70% of women buying the sex toys, and it's like 30% of men buying sex toys. So can men do it? I don't know. Women, y'all know that women be killing them sex toys and giving each other sex toys as gifts as well too. So it's crazy when y'all talk about sex and men just want sex. Y'all outnumber us drastically with these sex toys. I don't think most men can replace you, but I think women can find a way to replace men and go to women too. That's a whole nother subject.
Right. What about you, Gibbs? What do you think about it?
I think this is the most delusional desire ever as humans. And it's a sad place to be as humans. God created humans, and for us to continue to have conversations that divide us even more, it's sad for me. I know we want to go back and forth and men greater than one. We're all great and we all have a purpose here, but and really it may happen, but it's a sad state for humans. So that's where I'm just going to really digress with this conversation. It's just a sad state. We humans matter. And when we get to the point where humans don't matter, all of us are on the plate for self-destruction and everything else. People have now become more and more socially awkward, more and more divided. All these podcasts, we tear each other down, we tear. So that's always, and I've been very consistent every time I come here when these type of things come up. And I look at the youth. I'm in the schools with this. I see the youth all the time. So this is a very delusional desire and conversation y'all could have at this conversation, because what we speak most definitely come to fruition. And then we looking at the world, is that what we really want? Do we really want to replace men? Do we really? The fact that women use sex toys doesn't mean that they don't want to replace men or anything like that. Some people have been sexually harmed. It's so many. Nothing is black and white that you guys are having a conversation about. And I could go rant and go back and forth with y'all all day long. But in reality, I'm just still grounded. I'm just still a very grounded, insightful person as a human. I love fucking humans.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. So you're so grounded that when we asked you about paperwork, you couldn't show us the paperwork that you said was dead, right? You also let me finish. No. You Abby, you went on, you did a session, you went on a monologue, right? So it's my turn to talk, right? So if men were at high numbers putting their hands on women, deleting people, neglecting their kids, not taking care of the community, investing in it, you'd be a terrible human not to address that fact and to have a conversation about it. Men aren't on. Please don't. Please no. I'm still speaking, Gabby. I'm still speaking.
Because you're speaking
right?
about.
So any man that can see, any man or woman that sees what's happening in societies with the families drastically getting lower, relationships getting lower, babies getting lower, and don't want to speak on it and want to live in this fantasy world and saying, hey, that's being judgmental. This is being divisive. That's a divisive person. That's a destructive person. That's a irresponsible person. And that person really doesn't care about what benefits other people except for them. And you said that repeatedly, that you only care about if it affects you. You're not worrying about what anybody else think. Yes, I'm still talking. You can rebuttal it all you want. You can rebuttal it. You can rebuttal it. Let me finish, please. You went on your monologue. Last one. Every single day when we wake up on this internet, it's women saying they don't need men. They don't need men. I don't need men. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. Men ain't walking around here saying they don't need a man. And it's not men that's raising these type of kids. It's women that's raising these type of kids that put themselves first. Me first. It's all about me. It ain't about nobody else. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to do better all by myself. A man will flash his money, his power, his success, his reputation. That's all you got. That ain't no real man. But when you start flashing it, when we ask you where your woman was, or we ask women where their man is, you start talking about everything that's on your on your walls. I'm almost about to land because you landed. I'll let you land. You were flexing about all your degrees. You were flexing about your credentials. But then when we asked you about the women in your life too, they ain't want to clean. They ain't want to be with you either. They was cheating on you too. So we have a discussion about what's really happening in real life. And not to make judgment about it means you don't care. You're supposed to make judgment. We're supposed to judge here and come here and have these conversations. So if we don't have these healthy conversations, then it's going to continue to get worse. It's going to be almost irreparable. Look at what way society is going. And this conversation is a very fruitful conversation, and it's a responsible one, and one we need to have, because people are replacing each other with other things. If women are already integrating in their bedroom toys more so than we are, that means we are replacing each other, and women are teaching to society that you don't need each other. It's not the man saying we don't need y'all, because men are still having these conversations. If you go on TikTok, if you go on YouTube, if you go on any social media podcast or anything else, women are tearing down men. Women are tearing down other women who want to love men and children. Women are saying you should delete young boys. The Cynthia G's out here, all these women who are promoting, even the queen makers are promoting separating from each other. Y'all don't address that. You speak about the men who's addressing and saying we be being divisive, when these shows are intended to bring us together and to address the truth of why this is happening so we can come together. You can't keep saying, I don't want to talk about it. Y'all being judgmental and divisive when our sisters are being divisive as a whole.
One, I specifically didn't say men were doing this. I said that is a delusional desire for humans. That's what I said. I led with that. I said that's a delusional desire. In regards to paperwork, that was 15 years ago, a relationship that I no longer care about. I told you I don't carry around dead weight. If you choose to carry around dead weight, carry around. If you choose to keep people locked in that you break up with and that is no longer aligned with you, do that. I'm talking about me personally. I'm not a follower. You know what I'm saying? I can have conversations about it. So with men, I don't even know the question. Would men be obsolete, or would men become obsolete more than women? The sex toys, I don't know what they got to do with it. I know it's a whole bunch of DL men out there. Okay. Atlanta HIV rate is extreme.
While you are literally
a gay woman.
While you are literally a gay woman.
Crazy.
What the hell are you doing? What are you
doing? Hold up. Do you want a sexually transmitted disease, or do you just kind of want to be pleased?
Gabby, you are gay and you turn the heterosexual woman into a gay woman.
I didn't turn a heterosexual woman into nothing. I did not. I told you guys I was love bomb. I told you she came on to me. I also told you I decided to get in a relationship because y'all make big deals about relationships. Relationships have not been a big deal in my life. So I didn't flaunt my degrees. You asked me why I hadn't been in relationships. My commitment and my focus, I've been on struggle mode. I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois. So getting out of that, I've been in survival mode. So being in a relationship was not key to me. I needed foundation.
Is she saying what I said? You don't care. You care about yourself.
Where you interrupted me.
I know. I'm just making sure you point out the fact that you saying what I'm saying.
But when I wanted to make sure you didn't say,
I conceded.
I wanted to make sure you didn't twist my words.
I said I did. I'm sorry.
I could not talk. So what are we doing? Like, let me know.
I kept talking. I didn't deflect just because I interrupted. You interrupted me 3 times. I didn't deflect. You want to find a reason to stop talking. You interjected 3 times. I kept talking. Keep talking. But you talking about yourself. You say you don't care about. I care about me.
I thought I was referring to what you were saying.
So keep on. Talk about you. Talk about
what
yourself.
What do you want me to do? I have no idea.
Let me say something. Let me say something real quick, right? Gabby, these podcasts don't have nothing to do with our relationship failures, because you had a lot of them before you got on this desk. I had a lot of them before I got here, and probably everybody on the panel. You see, you keep talking, and I didn't interrupt you. These podcasts are just pointing a light to the problems that people been sweeping under the rug for decades. Because you are not a podcast lady, and you literally said that this woman in the pastor is the pastor doing podcast. Was that woman doing podcast? Was the woman that proposed to you doing podcast? This is just a diagnosis. And what you like to do is you like to pretend that you are above the conversation, and you literally are bringing gay men to the conversation when you yourself is gay and you are doing gay stuff. And I'm a supporter. No, hey, are you okay? Are you dating men?
Hey, y'all.
Hey, 1 second, please. Are you dating men?
I'm not dating anybody.
No,
I'm
no. Gabby.
I'm able to prioritize certain things. Relationships.
Hey, Gabby. Okay, your last serious relationship was not. So let's do this. You're not doing gay stuff. Your last relationship was with a man or a woman?
Ah, shit. A woman.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Okay,
you got it, Tyranny. Hey, Gabby, if you say things, you have to live by it.
No, I don't have to live by something that you twist.
No, hey, Gabby. Hey, no.
Whatever
hey, Gabby,
you
let me tell you this.
If you receive it and you take it through your little thing, and that's what you come up with, you can have it. You can have
Gabby.
it.
No, Gabby. Imagine,
I'm not new to this at all.
That's not the point. Gabby, imagine me like after Gabby, after the show, I'm going to order a mean burger, right? Imagine me preaching veganism the whole show and talking shit about people that eat meat and hamburgers, just to then after the show grab. Thank you very much for being here, Tyranny. I don't know if you're leaving or not.
No, I'm saying hi.
Okay. And now imagine that after the show, I post a mean picture of a burger and says, "Thank you guys for the." Thank you guys for the.
That's in the present day. If
So
you
are
vegan,
not. No.
That's in the present day. You asked me my last relationship. You don't know when that last. You don't know when that was. You don't know when that was.
So
you y'all like to get a little piece of information and make it into this snowball and then make a whole bunch.
Point. Huh?
Are you homosexual?
A what?
A homosexual.
What's that?
We support the LGBT community. Hey, Gabby, are you still attracted sexually to women?
I'm not attracted sexually to anybody. And when
you cash great.
Y'all don't accept the truth. Y'all act like sex. I mean, for some people, sex is a big thing in their lives. I'm talking about me personally.
He didn't ask you that.
I didn't ask you that.
Every time I try to give y'all,
no, you're doing what you say he's doing. You're repackaging every question. All he asked you, are you attracted? He said sexually, are you attracted to men and women at this current time?
I'm not attracted sexually.
And that's
to anybody.
disingenuous.
If
That's
I was
disingenuous.
attracted sexually to some a person, man or female, because I see men that are attractive. I see men that are attractive.
Tyranny. If you ask me if I'm attracted to men or women, I said I'm not attracted to nobody right now. Would that mean I possibly can be still attracted to a man? I may be a bisexual. I'm talking to Tyranny. Would that possibly mean that I'm possibly attracted to men at certain times too, Tyranny?
No, it means you're focused and you're not attracted to nobody.
And I just want to make sure there's two disingenuous people. So the other rest of the 4 people on the panel, if y'all ask me, Ali, are you attracted to men and women? And I say right now, I'm not attracted to both of them right now. That means sometimes I'm attracted to both of them, right? Men too, right? And to men, we would say that's gay, right? Yes. So why can't you concede on anything? And I'm gonna tell you this, Gabby. Watching how you maneuver on this panel, and it's so hard for you to concede and tell the truth or be logical or admit anything. I can only imagine if that happens in your relationship, and then you grab the mic from them too, just talk. Both of y'all get to be illogical when you choose to. Because you know, I'm gonna land. And that's called manipulation. This is what men get tired of by women. And this is what women get tired of women doing to them as well, too. You got tired of her manipulating you, and she got tired of you manipulating her. Y'all manipulating each other. The only way a relationship now, or the only way, I'm speaking for men and I'm speaking for gay women now. The only way relationships are going to work with women, brothers, and sisters when y'all lesbian is if sisters want it to work. If y'all stay loyal to something, if you honor your word. I'm aligned with the right person. See what she's doing right there? That's what sisters do in actual relationships
gay,
too.
Straight, trans. The only way a relationship works if you align with the right person.
If a woman stops trying to dominate the entirety of the other individual. Women want to dominate the person. Like most women want to dominate the person they with, and they can't. And when they actually dominate them, then you resent the person you dominate. As soon as you dominate the person, you have no respect for them. Why do you get with people you're gonna leave anyway? Why do you build the people you love?
I don't know.
I'm asking you. Why do you do that to people too?
I don't do it to people.
You never did nothing wrong.
I don't even know. I haven't been in a relationship damn near 10 years. I'm telling you, relationship, sex, like I'm not a normal human. I promise you. I don't do all the things that y'all. I'm serious. I'm serious.
Okay, can I?
Serious.
Go ahead, Taryn. You can cook.
Okay, so about the robot thing. So yeah. I can see how. Okay, so if it was up to me, and let's just say, my husband dies or so, we're no longer together, I would choose a robot, and I would choose it for. Even friendship, even people, because dealing with people sometimes is really annoying. Like, for example, because I don't, Brandy, I never met you. I don't know you. Maybe you see me on panels. Maybe you haven't. Maybe this is your first time ever seeing me. But it seems like as soon as you see me, you had a disagreement, a dislike. I don't know. And I deal with that on a daily where I'll see, well, you're saying no, but I've seen women that don't even know.
That's projection because you didn't like what I said.
Let me finish.
But no, I don't know you.
I said
when she finishes.
First off, don't be talking about
time to do.
She's running that mic.
Don't let us talk. Thank you. Don't.
Hey, Tyranny, don't do too much.
Okay, now don't do too much. Yes, Aaron. Yes, Aaron, I got you. No, for real though. What a lot of us females have to deal with is a lot of women looking at you and automatically making a judgment on you. And now you got a problem with me. But I can tell your energy when you came up here. Same as if, like I said, something ever happened to my husband and I. Why? I don't want to start over. I don't want to do this shit no more. People getting to the point where, so a lot of us is older than having to deal with the younger generation and or a younger generated mind man. It's like, fuck it. I'd rather be by myself in my own little corner. So I can understand the robot thing.
So I do want to point out to what you're saying. So the whole time we was on here, I believe you took everything personal. I didn't take anything personal, right? I believe you was the one name calling. I never name called. So I don't know how you think I had
what name call.
I got up here, but
what was the name that I called you?
You got mad at everybody. You started calling people pick-me's. You started talking about her culture, Athena's culture. Yeah,
you called yourself a pick-me. You can't get mad at me for repeating what you said that you were.
You don't remember what you said?
I said I don't like pick-me's. That's what I said. You called yourself a pick-me. I never called you that. You made that announcement. But I love conversation. I've been doing this shit since I was 1. Fuck you, me. I love conversation. But sometimes when I come on here, or people like Gabby, we give our opposing opinion, people create this narrative perspective of us. And then, now all of nowhere, I don't like you. I got a problem with you. I don't fuck with you. This is why I can understand the robot culture that's about to happen. Because a lot of people is making it hard to fuck with somebody. It's always an issue. So that's it. I agree with the goddamn robots. Shit.
Yes, but if there was a movement of men saying the same thing as you would call them all type of names and not agree with it.
What do you mean? You guys are doing it already.
You see what I'm talking about? But this is
What?
why you
guys are doing it. You're leaving us for everything.
Tyranny, this is what you
You're
do.
projecting like she said.
Everything, like everything that is beneficial to women, you would say, yeah, we are going to do this because men are acting up and da 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 da. But if I said 1 second, you said it, Tyranny.
I said fix it.
Tyranny, you said I side with the robots. I understand, right?
I understand.
But if I did a show and I said we need to leave women alone because they're acting up and side with the robots, I guarantee you that will be on the chat saying Fatty lost his goddamn mind. Send me the link. I'm going to put him on his place. And once again, everything that is not woman-centric, and we live on a gynocratic society where this has to be for woman, by man for woman. A real man is a man that does add something that he is going to have to do with the woman. Every single thing that involves men catering to women, you are going to be in favor of it. But as soon as we actually put something that is not that is man for a man, or that is for whatever is prejudicial to women, like the first video we reviewed, where we asked you, should this man stay with this woman or not? Did you notice that every time we're talking about men, you never brought true love? Because you said
I'm the only person that spoke on true love.
No. You said that on the beginning of the show. That man needs to try because true love.
True love. Yes.
Why don't you tell this woman to try to? Because
I did say that. She said yes. I said, so figure out how to fix it. That's exactly what I said.
If you said siding with the robots, this is I give up. Let me go at a place that I'm going to be loved or don't have no problems. For you to, the order of this show, Tyranny, is on purpose. I want you to
summarizing everything that I said wrong.
Okay, so correct me in the end, right? But this show is actually made for a reason, right? The way that this show is not just we sitting here, talk shit and leave. There's a reason why the show is this. The icebreaker was for y'all to commit to certain things. And when you committed to certain things on the beginning of the show, you said he needs to try because it's the God and it's a wife and a man is to make sure the woman and all that, right? But as soon as we flip it and now we're talking about robots and women, for whatever reason, you just say, no, let's take robots out of the equation. We need to love each other. Well, the woman needs to pursue the man. The woman needs to love the man. The woman needs to try to understand the man. As soon as you had the chance, robots, yeah, I understand them because y'all are.
Daddy, because that's what you completely disingenuous everything that I just said.
So correct me.
Okay, they were already in a relationship. Figure it out. Fix it. If you can't fix it, keep it pushing. That's just simple. Okay, but when it comes to this robot era, I can understand it because you got fake people that dislike you, people that's not honest, that's disingenuous, people that don't have good intentions for you. And then if it comes to relationship, and if you're not ready for a relationship, don't get into one. So I can understand why people will go with something that they don't have to put no effort into. I can understand it. I get it.
Right. So this is the second time you contradicted what Gabby said. Gabby said that was divisive to say to go with robots. So you disagree with Gabby, right?
Yeah, so what? I disagree with Gabby.
So you because before when we said hold on, when we said it's cheating on someone wrong, she said, hey, Not for you. You said it was wrong for a man to cheat, but you wouldn't say it was wrong for a woman to cheat because you said you stand by the sisterhood. You did. You said in the early beginning you stand by the sisterhood. You remember that? Second time today, Gabby said this conversation is divisive when we're talking about robots replacing people. You just said you're fine with robots replacing people. So, but the thing you don't want to do is go in and actually had a conversation with Gabby because y'all gonna agree with each other when sisterhood women, when you talk about pick-me's, at least pick-me's we are talking about being with men, and pick-me's aren't doing the same thing.
They never got one. You got all this advice, and they never got one.
A woman who's married is a pick-me. Most women who are married, they wanted to be pick.
Again, you guys want to change the definition of a pick-me. That's not what a pick-me is.
Tandy, hold on, slow down.
Okay.
So now y'all again against each other, what each other is saying, and I bet y'all won't have the conversation with each other because y'all gonna change and repackage your conversation, show y'all align. She said that's divisive to pick the robots. You just said we should pick the robots over people because people sorry. No, you said it's divisive to have that conversation for people to be replaced.
As a whole, no gender. It's going to be a sad world where no humans are interacting with each other.
Yes.
I appreciate.
Well, no, don't go on a don't go on a monologue. Tyranny says, Tyranny. No, you said what I said. Tyranny said pick the robots. So y'all going against each other. And this is what I mean.
I can understand why.
No, y'all are understanding to each other. Whatever you say is right. Y'all are repackage it and make it right. If I said that, you say I'm divisive. Right now, when we're talking about
live in a world where we don't.
Gabby, please stop interrupting. Gabby, you have every right.
We want to live in a world where
you have every right. Gabby, you have every right to rebuttal me. You have every right to rebuttal me. Y'all, what y'all like doing?
Live in a world where humans do not.
Gabby, I muted you because you are.
What y'all like doing is when someone's
you are clearly see him talking and you are just. Gabby, you are muted. You have to listen.
Yep. Tyranny does too, though.
But you can be talking, but you are muted. You are.
Because
I muted her because she clearly under talking him on purpose. She did a big pause and then she repeated herself. You are going to have the time to explain why a man on this world, whatever you want to say, let him finish.
Yeah, y'all want to be respected by men and women, but y'all don't respect men and men the way y'all want men and women to be respected by men and women. When y'all talk, y'all want to be cut off, but soon as someone talks, you did it, Brandy too, and Athena. As soon as they start talking, you cut them off. Gabby does it too. You want to be left to go on a monologue. Gabby wants to be left to go on a monologue. But when we attack your logic, if we agree with you, y'all want to cut us off. Oh,
y'all do the same thing.
You did it again. You did it right now.
Y'all do it too.
No, we don't. No, we
don't. Yes, you do. You cut us off to make a point.
And you're doing it again. You gonna let me finish?
The thing about this is that this show is on the thumbnail. This on this channel. Like you are.
Shouldn't you display the same behavior that you promote?
If Tyranny, if you invite me on your show, or Gabby does the same thing, and Ali is acting up, I will send him a message on the back and says, "Be quiet, because this is their show. You need to be quiet. This is Tyranny show. This is the men's first, whatever the show you guys got. So you're going to make sure that y'all talk. But right now, y'all talk a lot. And what Ali is pointing out is this. No, what Ali is pointing out is this. Think about it. You disagree with her, and she didn't interrupt you once.
Nope.
You clearly disagreed with her, and she didn't interrupt you once. And as soon as Ali did the same thing that you did, which is disagree with her, now she wants to talk about a world where IBC. You can wait, it's fine. But there's the thing: y'all will respect other sisters in a way that you don't respect men, and this is what he's pointing out. Because for whatever reason, men have this benevolent act towards you, and we're going to forgive you. And next week you're going to be here, and nothing happens. You know what happens when women start to interrupt each other? Did you saw I had to intervene between you, La Bonita, and all the women because y'all were going to go crazy, and I had to bring up and say, "Hey, ladies first, calm down." Ali had to do the same thing. We have to have at least the respect to talk with each other, not past each other. You and Gabby are going to have the chance to get to the end of your testimony. I just don't understand, once again, why is she so vocal disagreeing with Ali when she disagreed with you when she didn't was vocal at all? Like, why?
Because we disagree.
She never mentioned me. She never used me in her examples. Ali
specifically
mentioned me. So and restated something I said that wasn't true.
That's not what he said.
You specifically mentioned me. She didn't mention me. I'm going
to. That's not what he said.
Listen,
you did it
man,
again.
woman, or child. Hold on, for real.
No,
Hold
no,
up,
you
Pharrell.
can't.
Yes,
You,
I'm
but
doing it
not.
again.
You're going to because you want to.
You're
Because you
gonna
want
go
to.
interrupting her.
No, you
Oh,
can't do
she
that.
never.
Y'all
What am I
when you
going
want
to
to. That's not what he's saying.
You know what? Hey, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to in 1 second. We're going to do an exercise right now. We're going to let Gabby go uninterrupted, and as soon as Abri opens his mouth, we're going to see if she can handle herself or not. Gabby, uninterrupted. If anybody talks, I'll drop them. Go ahead.
When a person mentions me and try to restate something and I find it not true, I'm going to say something. That young lady never mentioned me. When Athena called me out and brought me and asked me a question, I said something to her. I've been sitting here. I don't care what y'all say, but if you take my words and reword it and you want me to sit here like a pretty princess, you got me fucked up. So she never mentioned me. She didn't use my words as an example. She didn't reference my words. If you reference my words, I'm going to say something. Okay? So if he don't use me as an example, if he points me out and use me as an example, I'm going to say something, especially if it's not true. And that's anybody on the table. It has nothing to do with gender. It has nothing to do with your stance. It has nothing to do with anything. But you
I have
guys,
a question before you go.
Okay, you interrupt me. So my time is up. Don't worry about it. Y'all think
I have a question. I have a question before Ali goes. Did you mention us when you say y'all are divisive? These podcasts are dividing people. This is beneath me. This conversation. Did you mention us?
You just asked me why didn't I mention her? And the reason why
didn't answer his question. You didn't answer his question.
You
didn't answer his question. You didn't answer his question.
Y'all ask questions on top of
you
questions.
package it. You didn't answer his question.
And you know I know that because this ain't my first time.
No. Okay, so let me finish, right? So Gabby, so this is what so I'm going to explain why you were biased. And Gabby, we've been doing this for a while, so
keep me out of it.
Remember when I told you that I was going to get? I gave you 2 minutes, right? This is why you are biased. Listen carefully to what I'm going to say, right?
Jesus.
The title of the show was sent to you before the show. The questions of the show were sent to you before the show. You had the thumbnail. You were tagged in the promo. The tag is literally on the notes. You know exactly what the conversation was. And the first question that I target to you that you know I was going to ask, you made the conscious decision to talk about us and these podcasts, and this is the future that y'all want to see, and I don't know, which is something that we did the thumbnail, we did the questions, all that. So you made it personal. You mentioned us personally because if I'm asking you a question and instead of answering the question, you are talking about what we do over here, you mention us personal. So why can you mention us personally when you disagree with her, but you can mention Tyranny personally when she disagrees with you? I didn't mention you. I asked you a question. You can mention Fatty and this podcast and the divisiveness and this below me. You can mention me personally, even though I didn't say nothing to you, right? But you can mention Tyranny personally when I'll disagree. Why can you disagree with me and mention me personally, but you can do it with Tyranny?
Y'all got it. Y'all got
it. Exactly. And this is what I'm talking about. Y'all change the rules.
But I'm reading it.
You said you're going to only interrupt him when he talks.
Energy and real conversation.
You said you got it. No. 1 second. You said you got it. And this is what I'm telling you, fellas. They will get caught in. Why are you screaming?
Let her. She only interrupts when you start talking.
No, go ahead. No. Express yourself. So this is what happened, right? I asked her a question. She didn't want to answer, so she said, "You got it." And then as soon as I started talking, she started talking again. So when I gave you the space to talk, you didn't want to talk. And now that I started talking,
she did it when she stopped. She's doing it again. Look, she's literally doing it again.
Because you know what she wants to do? She wants to move the goalposts. Are you going to answer what I asked? Yes. You can read it. Read it.
Okay. Expect strong opinions, sharp energy, and real conversation, untouchable style. I done been on the Untouchables panel.
Okay.
This is what I'm giving. That person, Tyranny, Miss T, never mentioned me, never brought me in as an example, never used me as an example.
Yes, she
You've been
did.
talking
She
to
was
me back and
co-signing you earlier. That's not true. She was co-signing. She used you as a person who's with her. Why
She said, me and Gabby, me and Gabby, I only speak me.
co-signing each
No,
other.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did co-sign her.
I'm
Don't do
sorry.
that.
I missed it.
Y'all just be talking.
I didn't get
Hey,
it.
hey, Gabby, you got the script. You got the script before the show. You accepted the role, and you still got mad at the one.
You said you addressed what's. Yeah, you address.
I'm not
You address.
mad.
You
I'm
said
giving
you address what's not a
that
fact.
you
You said
asked
you
for.
address what's not.
Strong
You said you
opinion.
address. You said you
How
address
am I
what's not a
getting
fact.
mad?
You
This
said.
is strong
You
opinion
said
and
you
sharp
address what's
energy.
not a fact. Lord have
Right.
mercy. Every time we talk, you talk. You only talk when we talk.
I'm mad. All right. Y'all got it. Whatever y'all say. You won.
And she will say, y'all got it. And as soon
Nah,
as
let me,
she gonna
my
talk about
bad.
what? Do it again.
Let me
Say
bow
it
down.
again.
My bad. You guys are right. I need to listen to the men on the panel. My bad. I'm so sorry.
Well,
men.
time to move the goalposts again. On 3, fellas. 1, 2, 3. Push.
Oh man.
Hey, you know, hey, we have a couple of women.
hard-headed,
Gabby.
man.
Hey, oh, you see, you keep talking.
What more do you want from me? Oh my God.
And Tierney gonna laugh. She loves it. But if we were doing this to a woman, Tierney like, why don't you? She was saying, why don't you let Gabby talk? Why don't you let Gabby talk? Hey Tierney, why you not telling her to let us talk?
Because y'all told me not to interrupt y'all.
Oh, exactly.
Oh,
man.
Adios mio.
Hey, the sister would do it.
Yeah, sisterhood for life.
Hey, I'll say this so we can go back to the chat and I ask the last question of the show, right? I really want to know, how do you handle relationships if this is how you communicate every single time you feel in some type of way or you don't get your way? Like, how much information do you retain?
You know he don't talk back. You know he don't talk back to Tierney.
Like, how much
that down.
Tierney was shut down. Both of y'all.
Hold on,
y'all
y'all
shut that down.
Was he talking to me or Gabby?
Me?
Was you talking to me or Gabby?
Plausible deniability. I don't know.
He don't know.
Well,
See, I can play this game. I can play them to me. I didn't say your name. Why you mentioning me? I didn't tell. Like,
you kind of said you were talking about me because I didn't think you were talking to me.
And you are going to have to figure it out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, because I will play the same motherfucking game. Y'all love this plausible deniability shit where you put shit in the air, and as soon as somebody gets off, I wasn't talking to you. I didn't say your name.
Why you talking, Tierney? Now you interrupting him, Tierney.
But
Like you said, you're not going to interrupt.
accusation
You're interrupting him while he just talking. You still
especially with the accusation that my husband is whatever or whatever. I definitely wasn't listening to that.
No, hey Tierney, I'm trying to actually be nice and be.
Why are you going to be mean?
No, it's because you already told us before that you want a younger husband because you can control him better. Yep. I have no problem with that. You got it.
That's how you took it. I'm not going to argue with it.
No, there's no. Tyranny,
that's how you said it. Ain't nobody taking it.
I just stop arguing.
No, there's not what I is like a lot of time. Like people that are like they're always like very I don't know the word, confrontational. People that are a lot of times are confrontational. They surround themselves with people that are not, so they can get away with that shit.
That's a great. That sounds like a decent relationship as well. Why you need 2 fires? Can I talk? Why you need 2 fires in the house? If I'm hot, I need him to calm me. I need him to be my water. I need him to calm me.
So is your no. Let me just change the words. Hey, Tyranny, you know what a man hears when you say that? And shout out to Twisted Pup. He's in the back. He's the sponsor of the show right now with $55. Thank you very much, Twisted Pup. You know what we heard? It was not fire and water. It was a punching bag. The punching bag. One second. Okay. I'm not talking about your husband specifically.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. See, if I was saying the punch it back doesn't punch back. And a lot of boxers, a lot of people that love to fight, they love, instead of actually getting the fight in front of them because they know they're going to get their motherfucking face cracked, they get the punching back because the punching back doesn't punch back. So my statement is, if every time we get into, and today you're actually doing decent for usually for what it is, so shout out to you, right? But every time, if we're having these conversations, and every time we get a little disagreement, like this is the visceral reaction that we get, the emotional reaction that we get. I don't know what happens when a person that you actually care for, love for, sleep with, have kids with, sleeps in the same house as you. Like, I don't know like what type of person is. And I would love, for example, Gabby to know in a relationship if she is the pushover.
No, Fatty, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna respond. I'm definitely gonna respond.
Okay. So
because you guys love making.
Hey,
no,
one second.
no.
Hey, Tyranny, I promise I'll be quiet for the next hour. No,
just
I'm
let
lying.
me-
No, 5 minutes. Hey, Tyranny. This show started with somebody on the panel says, Fatty, you don't know nothing about women. And I took that shit. I ate that shit like a pro. I didn't fight. I was not. I literally took it as a champ and I let y'all have it. If y'all can do that to me and I'm okay with it, I think it's only fair I can do that to y'all.
No, because a lot of these rumors about my husband started from this show. And I really don't like that. It's been a lot of rumors stating my husband don't have a job. He moved in with me.
You said that?
All this.
That's
I would like to finish.
Oh no,
Please,
you gonna tell us the accusations that
you
we
guys
made.
tell me to, and if I'm wrong, like Fatty said, correct me at the end.
Correct.
Tyranny,
It's been a lot of hold on.
Tyranny,
No,
who
you
said
gonna start with the first
Hey,
one.
no,
Who
let me-
said-
let me-
no,
I-
tyranny.
No, yes,
Which
you're-
one-
No, you know,
which
no,
one of us
Ali,
said you
Ali,
ain't-
just 1 second. Let her say, hey, we are going to go back to who said it.
I'm gonna
Tyranny.
write it down.
We
Not a
we
job.
are not
He ain't got
doing
a
messy
job.
show. We are not doing messy shows for a year now. 1 year at
Okay.
all. But
Okay.
you like finish your point, and then we're going to figure out if I contributed with your man doesn't working, which is actually nothing that I heard before because you told me that she actually was a hard worker. But you're going to talk about it, and then we got it. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying what I've seen in chats. You know, this is why I've never said anything to you because I would tell you. But I've seen this stuff where all these accusations. I don't even like to talk about my personal life, man. I just really rather keep it to the panel. But
No, and it's fine.
There's some men that would rather avoid confrontation with their wife. There's a lot of husbands that rather say, "Okay, babe, you got it," and not mess up an entire relationship versus going back and forth with a woman. So.
Hey, Tyranny, you know what? You know what, Ali? I actually know what she's talking about. I know what she's talking about. She's talking about the conversation with Lucky and the food stamps and all that shit, right? Is that what? So you're not talking about these last 3 weeks about if y'all are on food stamps, you're so Tyranny. How can you put that on? We didn't participate.
I seen it in the chat. I seen someone say in the chat.
No, but that's the point. We never talk about your
our
husband
chat?
not having a job on our show. He
Okay,
was
well, I apologize if it's never been said on here. I seen it said. But
yes, and this is what being kind of the villains is kind of is. Y'all go on other panels that are nasty to y'all, and for whatever reason, is the untouchables that also get the because he started on our chat. Respectfully, he wasn't, and I know who chat he was, and I'm going to be quiet about it because I want to get messy and I want to get people into trouble. But respectfully,
why not tell me? I would tell you.
No, these are
So
problems.
when people go running their mouth about shit that's wrong, they should be corrected.
No,
right?
Yeah. So where were you? What,
I don't-
you are going, no, Tyranny, you are going to tell it. Where were you when?
I don't remember whose chat it was.
Oh, so you don't remember now? I know what it was.
I don't even remember the name of the person that said it, but I do remember someone said Fatty, and I'm like, damn, me and Fatty are cool. Why would Fatty say that? It didn't make any sense to me.
So if I'm on the panel and I have 200, 300 people watching, and somebody said Tyranny on the chat, I'm going to blame you for them saying Tyranny?
No, and I never blamed you. I've never said anything to you.
That's
I never
crazy.
said anything to you. But I know you guys talk about, he's a simp. Men are simps because they love their wives. Isn't your objective to keep her once you got her? Right?
Yes. So she's a pick me, right? Because she was picked.
If that's your new definition of
no.
okay.
You know what?
Oh, she's
This is
laughing
not-
every
hey,
time
this-
she won't concede. She won't
This is,
concede.
Tyranny, this
This
is
is a
actually
new
beautiful. No, this is actually beautiful. So we can take the conversation out of this. If my job is to be a simp to my woman, and I agree, why shouldn't you be a pick me to me?
Sure, absolutely.
Well, why you disagree with? So what?
Because that's not what a pick me is.
What is a
That's
pick
not
me?
what a pick me
Wait, 1 second. What is a simp?
I don't know. You guys say a simp is a man that you guys say a simp is a man that goes after the woman that he wants. I never
No,
seen anything
what?
wrong
No,
with that.
nobody said that. No.
Well,
See,
then what's a simp?
You don't
As
know
see-
nothing, man.
What's a
Tyranny,
simp?
Tyranny, you make statements that you don't even know about. Just like
You're
when you
right.
said, man, then how do
She's
you call yourself intelligent?
she's
Making
trying to play
intelligent
dumb.
statements.
Now you're insulting my intelligence because I'm
No,
asking
you're saying you don't know
correct
every
definition
time
of a simp.
No,
What's a simp?
you made the statement that men should be simps for their woman.
Sure.
And then when I ask you, what is a simp? You said,
A
I
man
don't
that
know.
goes after the woman he wants. That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
That's a simp?
To me, that's what I hear. A man
Is
that
your-
goes after a woman.
Okay, Tyrion, that's what you got to simp? A man that went after you?
Yes, that's what I've been hearing. That's what it sounds like.
So why are you fighting back?
About what?
So you got yourself a simp, right?
No.
You said
If my man don't give me everything I want.
So you found yourself a simp.
I wish he gave me
said
everything
yes, now
I
you
want.
say
Hold
no.
on.
Now you-
I wish he gave me everything I want.
Oh, it's
You
But that's not how it works.
You almost got her, Fatty. You almost got
Yeah,
her.
he's not gonna get me to say nothing.
You define the word simp, a man that goes after you. So my question is, did you find a man that goes after you, aka a simp? Did you find one?
What you say, Jeremy?
Did he go after you? Oh no. You have to, did he go? Hey, Tyranny, did he go after you?
No.
Hold on, Jeremy. Hey, Tyranny, did he go after you or did you go after him?
I think once we met each other, we went after each other. Actually,
I didn't ask you that. Did you go after him or did he go after you?
I don't think it was. I mean, he asked for my number, sure. So I mean, sure, he asked for my number.
Okay, so you got a simp.
What are you then? So wait,
So
you
he
want
went
your
after.
women to
So he
come
went
after
after
you?
who he wants.
Okay, so but do y'all want y'all women to go after y'all?
I want a woman. I want my woman to simp for me. Absolutely.
Of course, you want
Yes.
a woman to pursue. What you talking about?
Because and you're going to bang her and then find something else. Because a man want to chase. You're not wanting no woman is going to come after.
And
you.
if she's going to simp for me, then y'all gonna call her a pick me.
Okay.
I think people change and start acting different for somebody that they really want. I think the problem where it comes into being a simp is when you keep doing it for everybody and get nothing in return. I think that might be the only issue that we have right now with that whole definition. Because if you like a girl, you're gonna do some things that you wouldn't normally do, or C's gonna do something that C wouldn't normally do. But if you keep doing it for everybody, then that's how you turn to a simp, and that's how you turn to a hoe. So
I would love that woman would simp more for their man.
yeah, for your man, yeah.
Yes. But that's the problem. They will only simp to get him, and then as soon as they get him, they actually turn like they close the water.
Yeah.
Like is you get in, you die like you dug deep to find the well, and as soon as you get water, you close that shit. Says nope, we good now.
I sent for my husband. I appreciate it.
How do you do it?
Because I realized there's not many good men out there. I have a diamond in the rough for sure.
You want to pick me, right?
You would pick me.
No, I'm already chosen. Can't pick me's are usually single. You know, they're usually
So you're a chose me. And,
yes. There we go.
okay. All
There
right.
we go.
Hey, Tyranny, I have a debate for you on Saturday. Next Saturday, be ready. I have a debate for you. I'll have a big show for you, Tyranny.
Is it a pick me debate? Because
Did you already do a pick me debate?
yes.
I'll make sure I don't do a pick me debate. I have something in mind for you, but I just want to make sure that hey, Brand, let me just get to you a little bit, and then we get Gabby and JS stories, and then we get out of here. Okay, Jeremy goes first, Brandy, and then the rest of it.
All right. So to answer the prompt, I'll keep it real short. But the first time that they actually used this technology was in 1966, and the reason why we bring it up is because it was a secretary who knew it wasn't a real person, but she got so interested and so invested into this design or this algorithm that she would ask the engineers to leave the room when she had a conversation with it. Fast forward now, you can customize it to be anything that you want it to be. And that's where we have the issue. The issue for men is that, yes, we're getting to the point as a whole to where we just don't want to deal with the BS. So if we can create something that will not give us the BS, that will do exactly what we want to do, and we can even program her to give a little bit of sass back, maybe say no for a little while and then cave in. But to be able to create that, yes, I can see that being a problem because it's going to isolate people. Also, on the women's side, it's a study that says almost 60% of women who actually use it, even though they use it less than men, they're dealing with depression at a very high risk. And the reason why is because the AI is the only thing that can out-reason them. So it means that they're pushing them to do things or giving them the justification or being able to change and format to that person every single day. So just like the examples were earlier, like women go through menopause, women have periods, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes they just have a really bad day. The AI can conform to that quickly and can help you either justify what you're going through, make you feel good, or give you that motivation. If you play with it long enough, it'll even know when to push you and when not. But because of that, women are actually having an issue with it because there's no real human being who can match that energy, quote unquote. So we are having a breakdown when it comes to relationships across the board. And I don't see it stopping, honestly, because the more we get used to having things microwaved, the less people learn how to cook. And I'll leave it at that.
Brandy? You muted?
I was in my phone. So what's the question?
No, it's fine. Let me ask you this. Are most relationships right now just another product? They're transactional. Is a product that people scan, take it home, use it, and once they don't like it, they dispose it, or they're going to go to the store and replace it for the new one? Do you think most relationships right now are like that? Do you think people just looking at relationships as a product? I upgrade you, I get a phone. As the new phone comes out, I get a new one. I don't like this phone, I get a black one, and then I don't like the black phone, I get a phone made in India. Like, do you think relationships are being treated like that right now?
I'm not being funny, but I didn't understand what you were saying. Are most relationships like what?
Can somebody please tell that say the same thing I said, but in English, please?
Okay, I'll try to attempt. Are relationships that people deal with now, they more like easy access to get to? Meaning, are they one size fit all, or are they actually more like you actually have to work at it? And then the tie-in with the AI is, will AI make that better or worse? People who deal with AI, do they have a harder time dealing with people in real relationships or not?
I think people aren't really working at the relationships. I think it is an aesthetic type thing. You know, if I'm accomplished if I get in a relationship, so let me just, you know, hey, we've been doing whatever we've been doing. Let's put this title on it. I do not think AI will help with that. I think it will hinder it because I do think a lot of people are probably not thinking with their minds, with their brains, and actually spending quality time with each other to get to know their person. I think people are maybe using AI or using these podcasts or using social media to learn their person, which in turn, they're not learning their person. So I don't think AI will help at all. I think it would divide even more.
Hey, Gabby.
Yeah.
Would you buy me a robot?
If I was rich, absolutely.
20,000.
20,000. If I had it, hell yeah. I mean,
I want the Brazilian one with the big booty.
You're a good guy. I make it. What size titties you want her to have? You feel me?
I think you have to pay extra every time you go down like a.
Man, if I had some of the money that some of these folks got and we locked in, absolutely, for sure.
My question.
I want you to be with somebody. I want you to have a relationship.
Do they still have those Build-A-Bear? You remember those Build-A-Bear little stores at the mall?
They still have
where you can go and like build your own like bear and stuff like that.
Yes,
stuffed animal.
the customized, yes. My question actually to you. Oh my, I'm sorry, Tori. Do you want to say something?
No, I was gonna say like that's what this sounds like right now. It's like we should have a store, like just build your perfect person, I guess, store, and use AI to do all the settings, do all that with whatever attributes and physical stuff that you want in a person. And boom, here it comes. There you go.
My question to you, Gabby, and you can say pineapple because you don't want to talk about it. What will make you think? What, like you said, you haven't been in a relationship for 10 years. What will make you throw your hat into the ring again?
Again, I'm really focused on alignment, and I've been like a good person for my family. So, my mom going through her thing. So, you know what I'm saying? I will really have to find somebody that's equally yoked with me. Other than that, I could do good by myself. If you ain't making me better, I'm just not really here to compromise any of my peace for nobody.
But what's that equally yoked look like? Like if somebody really wanted to align with you, be in your life, like what does that look like? Like, so it's easy, like, hey, what I gotta do?
Well, right now I may look like my primary home is in California. I come here 2-3 months at a time. So somebody that's very secure within themselves. So because I probably won't be able to be where they're at 24/7. Some people love to be up under people. That physical touch, they need that, they desire that. Somebody who is mentally and emotionally healthy, somebody that loves to kind of travel. I'm very spontaneous, and somebody that love to grow. I love to grow. I don't brag off of this stuff. This is just me. I'm a lifelong learner. So somebody that's just kind of like a whole person. I'm like all the shit. I do everything,
Can that be person? Can that person?
Okay.
Is that person a man or a woman?
At this point, shit, they could be either. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But the thing about it, men want a lot of sex. So shit. But if I could find a man that's cool with me, shit, and I'm cool with them, I'm 52. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, may I ask a question?
She's coming back.
She's coming back to our side, Brad.
You don't look 52, by the way.
At all.
Not even close.
Like you in your 30s or something.
That's what relationships would stress you out if you with the wrong person. And I ain't played them games. I really haven't.
It took 50 years, friends, but she's back to our side.
Gabby, can I ask you a question?
I've been on that side before though. Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's say that the person who you get with, you can't really be around, so y'all tend to text a lot, right? And let's say that whenever you need help with something, like a question that you need an answer to, that person will find the information and give you good information. Now, I think, like I know, I found it, I did the research for you. And then sometimes you might be feeling down and you're like, hey, I need some help. What should I do? And then they give you good advice. And it's actually sound advice. It's not bad. It's actually to help you. It's catered for you because that person loves you. Is that something that you would be interested in? And we're not even talking about, they don't care nothing about sex because they know that you're moving around. So is that something that you'd be okay with?
I would be okay with that. I'm like, that's what ChatGPT do for me.
Correct. And that's the problem that we got right now, because we have people who are trying to move and do things and they have legitimate reasons. But at the same time, they can't commit to what an actual relationship would need, which is I have to spend time with this person. I got to deal with your problems too. And I got to have sex with you on a regular basis. It just is what it is. But the chatbot don't need sex. It don't need nothing but a prompt. And that's the problem.
And it has worked for people, but I would hate
Why
for
is sex a chore?
as a whole to be like that. that isolation and all. I would hate to, like I was telling my students, I'm like, I don't know what kind of world y'all about to live in 20, 25 years from now. I just was telling like one of my male students that just on Friday, like it's wild to even think about
but
it.
why is sex? But why is sex a chore?
What you say?
He said, "Why is sex
You're talking like you said. Oh, men want to have a lot of sex. Like, why are you talking about sex like it's a chore?
I just don't got time to be exchanging my energy, my juices, they juices on me, and they fucked up people. So I'm just very protective of myself. That's
No. Gabby, keep it a good faith conversation. This is a good guy. Why is it? You said you made it to some type of, if this is a good guy that wants a lot of sex, I'm gonna say guy too, just so why would it be a chore?
Because I'm not sexually attracted to a man. I'm not.
I knew it. We were going to go there. We got it.
Oh my God, Gabby.
It took 2 hours.
Hey, Tierney, save it, Tierney. You can't get out of this one.
I knew
Tierney,
it.
co-sign on this one.
Listen, I have had a woman that is her sexual energy. She loves sex. That's not me. So I'm not sexually attracted to anybody, and I stated that earlier. Right. Okay, but it would be an even more challenge because now psychologically, if I do go to that side, that's even more work for me because I just haven't been in that space.
Okay, so
just
Jeremy,
real talk.
Jeremy,
don't.
No. You already made the statement. I'm coming right back to you. Jeremy already he hinted at something right now. It ain't the fact that you can't get something from somebody. It's the fact that most people get uncomfortable when they have to do this. How sorry of a generation we have. People feel uncomfortable with having to do something for somebody. I'm not saying people. I'm saying women. I ain't gonna say men. Men are wear your behind out. Men will do what you want them to do. Men are do as much as they can to get the response from women that they want to. It says a sorry individual when you're asking Gabby, when you're asking, this is what most women say, and I'm not saying you. I'm not talking about you. I want somebody that's equally yoked with me. But then when you get somebody in your life where there's a man and woman who wants a lot of sex, you don't want to be equally yoked to them by perform. Let me just land. Let me land, because I'm gonna tell you what the problem was with most women. Soon as a man has expectations from you, and women too, since women are dating women too. Soon as this person says, "I need you to do this and that," it makes you uncomfortable. You're tired. You're already tired out. It's an inconvenience. You want to look for somebody that does everything you want. You want somebody equally yoked with you. And I'm not saying you in general, but the point of our generation is that people don't want to work for other people or inconveniencing themselves and demonstrate love with action. So if it's not you, Gabby, if a man and you just said you ain't sexually attracted to a man. If a woman wants to be with you, what benefits does she get from you? And without using your career, she don't want money. What benefits does she get from you?
They don't get. And listen, right now, this is why I'm not in a relationship.
No, I didn't.
You asked me.
I'm asking a good faith because you're about to give me a bad faith answer. You're about to say you're not in a relationship. I'm saying if you was ready for it, Gabby, if you was ready for a relationship, Gabby, because don't turn it to a bad faith conversation. If you was if you're in a relationship, I'm not saying you say you ain't looking. You about to say I ain't looking for a relationship. That's fine.
That's not what I was about to say. That is exactly not what I was about to say. So you read my mind.
Okay, say what you were gonna say.
That's why I'm not in a relationship with the last woman. She had very high sex drive. I told her in the beginning, I don't got a high sex drive. And so I tried to make it work. It's not going to work. I'm not even.
I didn't ask you that, Gabby. I didn't ask you that.
I thought that's.
No, I didn't. I asked you if someone's going to be with you, since you say you're not that type of person that can't inconvenience themselves and do for other people. What is the benefit? No, Gabby, I'm asking the question. Stop deflecting and talking over the question. It's I'm giving you the mic. What benefit, since you're not that type of person that I'm saying most people are, they don't want to inconvenience themselves to do something for somebody else because you don't want to have a lot of sex. What is the benefit of a woman being with you? What does she benefit outside of you having a career? She don't care about money.
Before you cut me off, I was about to say there is no benefit. That's why I'm not in a relationship. I don't have. what it is that people are expecting out of a relationship. I know that. So why would I get in one? So there's no benefit
You did
right
what
now.
you said you weren't gonna do. You did what you said you weren't gonna do.
Stop,
You did
stop,
what you said.
stop, Ani.
No, because you
Stop,
did what you
please.
said. No, Gabby, you
No,
did
I
what you
did.
said.
That's-
Yes, you
listen,
did. You said
I
you
could
weren't
be
gonna
in
say
a
I'm not gonna be in a
right
relationship.
now. I
That's
could
what
be in
not,
a
you said you
relationship
weren't
right
gonna
now,
say
but why
that.
would I be in a relationship with a person and I know I'm not able to give them what they need? Why would I do that to a person? So I'm not in a relationship by choice because I won't benefit that person. I want to be able to give whoever I'm with whatever they desire, and I want the same in return. I know that I don't have what it is that a person, male or female, is looking for right now in a relationship.
And you said,
therefore, I have bowed out because I don't want the headache, and I don't want them to say, "Oh, you're gaslighting." They say all kinds of things, but they will force you into a relationship and try to make you. And then you send in this relationship, and you done already told them what it is.
And
It's
you said
like
the great,
that, not
and you
just with me.
said one of the most powerful statements on this panel. That's the most honest. That's most women. They not ready for a relationship. They ain't done the work with themselves. They're irresponsible. They don't have the skills. They don't have the experience. They don't have the support. They don't have the drive. The reason why so many, I'm landing, you landed. The reason why most women ain't in relationships because they prioritize their own self, their own careers, their own drive, their own purpose over actually loving and being in a relationship with someone else where they reciprocate. So I'm happy you made that statement because that's one of the most powerful, honest statements. You prioritize yourself over being with somebody else. And when you do get with somebody else, it's typically not you, most people, because I ain't gonna make it about you now. Most time when women get with a man, it's infatuation. Most time a woman become a lesbian, it's infatuation. You have that actual real natural desire, but as soon as you don't get soon as you expected to do something for somebody else outside of lust, you no longer want to be in a relationship. You ain't trying to cook, you ain't trying to clean, you ain't trying to cater, you ain't trying to inconvenience yourself at all. And that's most women, Gabby. So you ain't no different than most women. That's why most people buy
It's
themselves.
not an inconvenience. You don't know who's been sexually violated. You don't know what's
There's no
behind.
reason to bring that into conversation. There's no reason to bring that's a moot point. We're not talking about all that. We're not talking about that. That is a mute. Most people are not being violated.
This is a
That's a
one-lane
moot point.
conversation.
And there's Gabby, I at least respect you for finally answer the question when I ask you, do you like men or like women?
Gay.
I said I'm not sexually attracted, okay, to
You are
anybody.
gay.
And I said gay.
you ask you. You say you. I ask you.
I mean, y'all.
Hey, Gabby. You know I'm a lefty, right? You know I'm a.
7 minutes.
I know. You're looking at the phone, and we're about to go on. I'm just saying, you like this is my thing, right? I support y'all. I support y'all through and through. No, I don't. No, I don't. Hey, Ali did the video. Go watch Ali videos. Ali doing reviews every day about the sexiest man in the world being gay. I went there to come. I went there and I commented. There's nothing. That's irrelevant. This.
Yeah, he commented on there. But you realize y'all will set up definitions about what a real man is, and then we'll go vote for a gay man to be the sexiest man. But then y'all pick and choose what a real man or what a real man isn't, and we still don't know what a real woman. Hey, Tyranny, women don't tell men what a man is. You
I was talking about the gay part.
Yeah, so women voted a gay man as the sexiest man.
What
but
women?
Women in general. White, black women, white women, all women voted a gay man, the sex, calling them gorgeous and everything. But this is what we mean by women flip flop. You'll look at a man.
Too much TV because we don't agree with that shit down here. Stay out of our restrooms and stay out of our court.
That's cap. Y'all support LGBT, black women and women in general support LGBT more than anybody. Stop that. That's the cap. Yeah, and they raising lesbian. The data shows that lesbian women raise the majority of homosexual people. You can go look on
Caucasian people do. Yes, they do. They are the highest raising teaching their children that homosexuality is okay.
Are you serious right now?
Yes, I am very serious.
Hey, Tyranny, have you ever kissed the woman, Tyranny?
Have ever what?
Kissed the woman?
No.
Why are you looking to the side?
I'm looking at you because my mirror is different. Absolutely, I have not kissed a girl. But I mean, we don't teach our children that. That is the Caucasian race that does that. And it's not fair though when y'all try to lump us all together as well. Like that.
Like you do it, like you do it, men.
I don't lump men together. I feel like they're a good man out there. You guys know that. I feel like they're a good man out there.
Am I a good man?
You can be. I think you have the potential. You're already a Cancer. I just feel like
I can wait.
I feel like Fatty, whatever woman you choose, I feel like you might be too scared to introduce her because you're afraid of what the internet going to say. Because you know the people on the internet are stupid.
I actually got one pregnant.
What? For real? For real?
Nah, I'm lying.
Yo, that was me with this.
I was about to say
I'm definitely lying.
She's ready to go do a show about it.
We've been having to change the name of this stream.
Hey,
bro.
Ali, you know what I was going to say?
About it.
Ali, I was going to say yes, and he's a white, blonde, blue-eyed woman.
That's your type.
No, we finna change the name of
That's
this stream.
not my
Man.
type.
We finna get busy on you.
Friends, hey, Gabby, Torres, Brandy, Jeremy, and the lovely Tyranny. Tyranny, keep that hairstyle. This suits you.
Thank
you. Go ahead. Okay, appreciate y'all. Thank you very much for being here. Gabby, very nice to have you back. Even though Gabby's a fighter, she's a lover too, but she's definitely a fighter.
She's really a lover. We know you're a lover. We know.
Fatty, I thought we were reading super chats.
Oh, we are going to read the super chats after we kick you off.
Let her host.
No. It's a Torres. You know what's actually Torres. You know it's fucked up, Torres. You asked me to be on the show several times, and the day that you had the opportunity, you were 2 hours late. So that's crazy. That's crazy.
And I own that. I said sorry, I was late. But I'm here. So
isn't it too late to say sorry? Oh, Torres, I'll get you on a special show that I have going on.
That should be a drop, Fatty.
No. I'll leave it alone because we're going to go back to the regular shows too. And actually tomorrow I have a show going on because while we're working the show, that shit was so Powder Dusty, Andrew, Sarah, they got into it. It
got worse.
They got into it again. Yeah,
I was watching it. I thought it got good. I thought they were making peace. They didn't make peace.
They got into it again. I'm still figuring out this OBS thing, but tomorrow I'll give you a little show reacting to this. But I appreciate what?
Why you don't put me on those type of conversations?
What type of conversations?
The conversation.
Politics. You want to talk? You know what's funny? I want to bring a lot of y'all around white people. I just don't like that a lot of white people don't know how to be around black people without being racist.
Exactly.
And I don't trust Tyranny to be around white people for 7 minutes before she says, "You white devil."
It'll be Caucasian. I don't call them white. That's what
I'm talking about. The day that I can be comfortable around y'all being around each other without fucking up the YouTube TOS, I will leave you by yourself. But if you can, I will help. I will wait and I will pray for the next live. But Tyranny, my boy Jeremy, I appreciate you, my brother. You are a great dude. Thank you very much for being here. Yeah. Brandy. Love you, Brandy. Thank you very much for pulling up and staying up. Mr. Torres and the lovely Gabby, my future wife. Get the hell out.
Let's see.
Get the hell out. I'm going to North Carolina. Yes,
go on and raise up.
Get out of my show.
This is Sparta!
So, friends, we are going to read the super chats and we are going to make sure to send you to Nino Nation. So let's go ahead and let's get this out of the way.
It's time for some super chats.
We have Zyrex. I love you, Zyrex, with one membership. Thank you very much.
Empire, baby.
We appreciate you. And we have another one. Obam saying, I imagine Gabby went through a lot dealing with women. Aww. Thank you very much. We have Manosphere Algorithm says she not gonna get a Section 8 robot voucher. Aww. Damn. Caping Caveman. He says they will order robots with baby hair. Damn. And my boy Theo coming through with 6 untouchable memberships. Thank you so much, Theo, for always supporting the
I
gang.
believe that there's multiple so-called black leaders who believe that they are untouchable.
The untouchable empire, baby.
Thank you very much, Theo. We truly appreciate you. 1 + 1 + 5. HQ, she was sniping from the chat. She said, women denigrating themselves happens only online. Nasty work.
Oh man, hey.
Damn HQ. Get well soon. We have Kevin back and says, Tyranny, you literally use your personal views as a fact. Mr. Crispy, he became an untouchable.
The untouchable empire, baby.
Thank you very much, sir. We have Red Lipstick Vibes. Say my mom and dad influenced my life. That's why I too is more consistent than most modern women. I agree with the Tina. DJ La Bonita are correct in my opinion. A man should actually be a stabilizing force when he has a woman. Absolutely. Yes. We have Twisted Pup, the sponsor of the show, rocking on the back. Friends, I have a lot of things to show you. I just have a lot of work to do. I'll be ready in 5 or 6 days, but we're going to start back with the shows again. I truly appreciate you. Thank you very much, Twisted Pup, for the 5 untouchable memberships and for being the sponsor of the show today. Your image is rolling in the back. And we are going to have more things, friends. I'm just trying to figure some things out, and then we go from there. My boy Shadow Dragon TV got us to our goals on the team Fatty side, the Shut Up Fatty side, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much, friends. Until the end of the show, if you can, donate some memberships on Il Canali side. I would appreciate it so we can get to the goals today. But thank you for rocking with us. We have Dirty South saying, notice when ladies disagree with tyranny, she's respectful, name call, and use the race to denigrate others. Sisterhood, my ass. We have Zero Fallout in the building saying, every time we bring up woman, it's always about whataboutism, or we should do better. We can't ever have just woman conversation. 80% of Western women doing bad, while 20% of men doing bad. We are not the same.
Trying to get open, fires away. Bang! It's over.
Zero Fallout always gets the target. I'm Aim. Salute Fatty, Ali, panel, and the chat. Salute to you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for being here. We have Tilji saying you need to do a show where there are 2 male moderators, 3 pick-me's, woman versus 3 feminists. That's very precise. Trying to do that. Theo, 98 fiance. I got a cousin or back home in Nigeria. That's for you, Gabby, but I'll take you out of the market if you want it right now. I know you're watching in the back. Look at you smiling to me. You see her smiling, Ali? Look at her smiling. It's Theo. $5 is a cousin or 2 male cousins. He comes back again and says, Gabby, till dead was part companion is a hamster. Damn. And then OG Speed, shout out to my OG, says, I got my love doll robot on the back, order 32C. And finally, last but not least, we have the OG Speed $2. I lied to on the back, order to with me a treat. And coming in with a bang, John Henry on the Il Canali side saying, I got you, brother. I'm going to drop the $50 ball. You see, John, I'm not ready. John wants to be the sponsor of the show. Sorry. we have to change it before we go, and everybody goes to the donation. Let me see, where is this? Sponsors. John Henry is officially the sponsor of the show. Look at you, John, on the back, chilling. The sponsor. I said it. The sponsor of the show. Thank you very much, John. I truly appreciate it. Let me bring my brother Ali up. We're going to Nino Nation. Ali, anything you want to say to the peeps before we go?
Yeah, T.O., my bad, man. I meant to put 6 memberships, man. I didn't mean to post. I posted the wrong post when I updated my my updates on the goals update on my side. So I apologize, T.O. He was saying on your side that I didn't update the goals, but I posted the wrong one. And I appreciate everybody for coming through again. I appreciate the chat. I appreciate everybody that's supporting. And if y'all can, man, we got to put an emphasis on the hype button. Like, I think that hype button is supposed to do something.
Do you get the notification when you do?
I use all the hype buttons for our channel.
No, but you can use it for your own channel, but you can use I think you have one per day. So every time you release like a video,
I have a lot of hype points, but so I can't use it for my own channel.
I don't know how you collect them. I know that you can use on other people's shows. I don't know if they accumulate or not. I don't know how
I think it's like some people not really talking about yet. But if y'all can, when y'all scrolling in between the live and the comment section, there's a hype button now. Please hype the channel, y'all.
Yes, I think it's for offline videos, not for the live videos. Like when the videos are offline, then or when the live is over, I think they changed that. But it's next to the comment section. It has like a rainbow something next to it. Yep. Just click it on it and go with it, okay? And Twisted Pup, thank you very much, my brother, for the $30 via Cash App. He says we need woman, not banging Skynet. Talk for you.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. This man is talking for me. How dare you? Friends, we appreciate you. We're going to Nino Nation. We are launching everything back together so you can have a string of shows and a string of content. Pay very attention to your feed. Ilkan Ali dropping review shows every day. Please go ahead, drop a like, hype the show, comment. I'll truly appreciate you. And I'm going to throw my hat into the ring too. It's time to go global. So in a few days, I start to review the two.
It's just videos. That's what it is. I'm thinking it was live. So I was slow.
It's just
videos that you can hype.
It's videos and live shows that when you end it, you can hype the show too. So it's offline videos, it's not live videos. I think when you end the stream, the hype shows too.
So after, you can only do it after.
Yes. So friends, I appreciate you. Sending out to Nino Nation. You can find all the songs that you hear on the beginning and the end of the show on the Patreon. I'm going to start to put things over there. So every time you end the show, when you keep asking, where can I watch these? I don't understand. You can download the songs on the Patreon, rocking in the bottom. So Fatty, Ali, Untouchables, signing out. Peace.
She said, love don't live here anymore, but a robot waits by the bedroom door. Chrome hands, soft touch, emotions learned. Artificial passion, but the circuits burn. Fatty talking true, Ilkan Ali got it live. Ladies first turn emotion to a drive. Untouchables don't fall for the fake vibe. We see cold behind the pretty blue eyes. Every heartbeat's got a barcode. Every kiss feels like download mode. Can't tell us human anymore, but we still want more. We still want more. Digital hearts don't human screams, but deep inside there's one truth still. You can't download how the soul feels. Fatty in the lab, talking future fine. Il Canali, drop lines that redefine. Ladies first, got the sparks in the night. Untouchable shining electric light. Digital hearts keep beating slow. Untouchable empire, we still glow. If love's an algorithm, let it run wild. The future's fierce, and she's untouchable style.